Got the club going up on the Tuesday. Got your girl in the cut and she Tuesday. Club going up on the Tuesday. Got your
Yo, welcome to WLVS Radio. You're tuned into the open bar.
Salud.
Salud, salud, salud. My mic is sounding actually nice today, and I got this little sponge on it and everything. I'm feeling nice today. What's today's
Feeling
date?
kind of soft and spongy, huh?
Today's the 23rd. Oh, Sunshine just walked in the building. I'm just kidding. What up? Just come on now. You know, we're an informal show. You know, we can be late.
No, we can't. I'm
12
docking
inch
your
rule.
pay.
What's the 12-inch rule? Just kidding. He don't remember that. We know that. Anyway, I'm Hot Ron, your neighborhood bartender. Bartender to the stars. Red Beard is in the building. How are you, sir?
What's going on? I just want to know what stars you're a bartender to, but
I had
that's
work.
neither here or
I
there.
work for a lot of celebrities, but I can't disclose them because most of the parties I do are private parties, so I can't disclose
Yeah,
them.
you in your house, huh?
Anyway, Big Country just walked in the building. How are you, sir?
Good. How y'all this evening?
And yo, of course,
His mic doesn't even sound like
your mic wouldn't even sound like it was on.
The third mic.
because he be talking from the side, like.
The Love Guru is in the building. How are you, sir?
I'm excellent, man. Peace
You
to the
looking
people.
sharp, boy. You clean today.
Hey, I found my barber.
What you
know?
call him?
Clean it in the seals. We don't say that no. We haven't said that in a while because Patsy don't dress up like he used to. So you say you found a new barber?
No, I found my barber. Like he had moved, right?
Oh.
And I was like letting dudes experiment.
Oh.
And I was due for an L, and I got one.
He's due.
I was due for an L. You know, you have like 10 good haircuts, man. You're going to get an L after a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
I was due for one, and he got me, but I found my barber, so yeah, he got me back.
Got you back. Well, you look sharp, brother. Look 10 years younger today.
Well, thank you.
But I would dye the beard, though. No, I'm just kidding. No, do your thing. You know, grades in.
Looking David Bannerish over
Right.
there.
The ladies love me. The girls adore me.
Do they? Oh, wow. This is a new thing. Oh, Lord. That thing, we doing our thing. Yo, I had a great weekend, just completely relaxing. My sister was here all the way from Jacksonville, Florida.
Yes. Shout out to Carla.
Shout out to Carla. She's on live, Facebook Live. How are you? She should call in.
What's up, Carla?
Oh, she's doing her thing. We had a great little party for her. She was celebrating her 50th birthday.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah, and my twin brother got to hang out this weekend. I was shocked.
Not alone, though.
Oh, yeah. No, she was the wifey was there. We're not supposed to talk about her. Remember, I got in trouble. So, anyway, we hung out with my twin brother, and then what did I do Friday? Friday, I got drunk. I went to like 4 happy hours. 4 happy hours
On Friday?
within 4 hours.
Who was chauffeuring you?
Uber.
Oh, okay. There you go.
No, he said Uber. He didn't say Uber.
Oh.
Uber. Uber. That's what I said, Uber.
Too bad.
But you know what? Honestly, I didn't even drink. Even though I hung out this weekend, I did not drink that much. I was proud of myself. Like, I went to one happy hour, I had 1 glass of wine. I went to another happy hour, I did a half a glass of wine. Went to a third happy hour, I did 3 margaritas. Went to the last happy hour, I did 4 Long Islands.
You
So I
just say you
even
didn't drink. But it just sounded like you had 6 drinks.
No, he said it had like 9.
Right. So normally I have about 20. So I was proud of myself. But I'm really, really on this health kick thing, right? So I'm really trying to cut back on my alcohol intake.
Hey.
So,
Like
me?
huh?
Like me?
That was your reason? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Hey.
I thought it was it's like, I'm just kidding.
My mic is out.
Yo, I
the end.
don't think your mic is on, so they can't hardly hear you. But how about engineer? We gotta go get help. Oh, he got that. He's the help. What is our engineer name today? PJ in the building.
PJ. What's going on, PJ?
I thought PJ was
All
my
right,
cousin
all
when I
right.
first walked in here.
You can give him the stand. Give him the stand back, though.
Yeah.
Does it work?
Nah, this is fine. I
you
roll
wanna
with
hold
it.
it?
Yeah, I roll with this.
Stand
That just
Oh,
sounds
he said
real
you got
bad.
options.
Yeah, that just sounds really bad. you want to
roll
hold
with
it?
it? You wanna
yeah.
hold
Yeah, you just want but you always say I ain't gonna hold you up. Now
ain't
you
gonna hold you up.
holding that mic up.
Hold it up.
I watched that horrible movie this weekend.
What's that? Lion King.
Lion King. Beyonce, destroyed it in a bad
some
way.
I would
feedback
never
on your
say that.
mic.
I would never say that Beyonce destroyed. I went to see it as well.
She
I would
did
never say
destroy
Beyonce Beyonce destroyed it, but I would say that she played. You remember the role she played?
Simba.
You remember the role she played with Idris Elba?
Yeah.
That's the same exact thing she did.
Simba.
Same exact thing.
Really?
We need
So you trying to say she Will Smith in movies now?
Yeah.
The same
Oh,
role she
God.
played in that movie, Fighting Temptations. You know the bylaws. You know when she said that? Same way she spoke.
I hate that y'all, man. I was looking forward to it. You know, I was gonna take my daughter.
No,
to
you
see
still
it.
should go. Don't let nobody stop you.
I'm still gonna take her because she's gonna want to see it.
Right.
But
Bro,
I'm
in a couple of weeks, I'll bootleg you a copy.
But what I would say about
Matter
the
of
movie,
fact,
what
go
I
on
would-
Fire Stick and got one on there.
Don't do that. We're not gonna talk. We're gonna support our black movies.
That
It's
ain't
not
no
a black movie.
Yeah, that's
You gotta support Beyonce. She was in it. You gotta
Shit,
help her.
she's a billionaire. What the fuck we need to support her for?
She's not a billionaire. She's a billionaire.
Nah, I'm with
She's
you, though.
married to a billionaire, so she's a billionaire.
I'm with you.
Well,
I
she
think
got-
we gotta hold down our black films.
Yeah,
but
we gotta
but
support.
speaking of that,
That's
it's
why
funny
we
because I
watch.
was looking
That's
up.
why we watch BET and TV1.
Well, I don't know about that. BT,
So what were
like,
you
black.
saying?
I said I was looking up, like I was looking at classic films, right? And I was wondering what were like the top 20 best films of all time, right?
But before you move there, I just want to say one last thing about the Lion King. My only issue with Lion King, and I agree with you on a lot, was the fact that I think it would have been better if they would have went on an extra story instead of doing a total remake of it. They should have worked from Simba and Beyonce's character as after the father.
Nyla,
reigning after.
Nyla, is it?
They should have did what happened.
Showed
after.
them reigning afterwards, right?
Right.
That's kind of what Lion King 2 was.
I never seen Lion King 2, so I guess
They went
well,
all the
they
way
should
up
have
to
did
Lion King 3.
I've never seen all.
Wow.
I remember, but I think it would have worked better if Beyonce and Simba were the king and the queen versus
You mean
starting
Simba and
because
Nala.
they made the whole
Yeah, why is Beyonce? Isn't her name Nyla in the
Nala
movie?
in the movie.
Yeah.
But my thing is, they did the whole. All they did exactly was everything that happened from everything
The original.
The original. And the only other movie that did that came across good when they did that was the movie Sparkle. Any other movie is just a total mess up.
If you
Sparkle.
refresh the
First of all,
whole thing, it's just
Sparkle
kind of
was some
boring,
trash.
right?
It is boring. No, but I'm saying the remake
no, hold
of
on.
Sparkle
Okay,
with
so-
Whitney Houston was awesome. The remake was awesome.
So okay, but
was
then
some
you
trash,
think about this:
though.
the Equalizer, right? Denzel they did that over with a twist, but they put a twist on it. You saying that they put no twist on it? It was
No
basically,
twist. It was just basically like if you watch the
Yeah,
cartoon,
that seems like the bigger letdown right there.
it was just a whole.
It was like
Then all the lions looked malnutrition. In the cartoon, the lions were like nice.
they weren't. I mean, yeah, they was trying to make it look as realistic as possible.
Well, I guess lions aren't that healthy.
No, I mean you living in a wild. I mean it's hard out there for
But they eat
any
all that meat. They should be a little thick. You know what I mean?
Actually, not really. If you watch the Animal Kingdom, lions a lot of times be getting their ass kicked in the Animal Kingdom.
Well, I did not know that's true because I didn't know that the hippopotamus, how you say it?
Hippopotamus.
Yeah, what he said is the they the ones that actually run the they run the land.
Hippopotamus kill more people in Africa than
Well, not people,
Lions.
but I'm saying they kill
Yeah.
lions too. Like
yeah,
lions.
They just can't run after no damn body. But you get around
Yeah,
there.
you get
Yeah,
around
but you
their
mess
water.
with them. As soon as you get in there, they grab you in that mouth. I saw a hippo grab a lion by his head and flipped her over, and she walked away. She said, "I didn't mean to mess with her," but it was. But I digress. I thought the movie was good. I still support it. If you have not seen Lion King, I think you should make your own decision. Don't listen to us. It was just to me. I saw the cartoon. I fell in love with the cartoon, and so I didn't want to see it totally remade like it.
Right.
To me.
Sure.
And then I have to admit, everybody know I'm the biggest Beyonce fan,
Why?
but
Why?
She was some trash.
I ain't gonna say she was trash.
She was trash.
I would never say that. I thought
Simba.
No, I just thought that she.
We gotta come see.
I mean, what else could she do though? What else could she do? I guess she did okay. She did okay. The Glover guy did really good.
Glover actually, he
Donald
saved the role.
Glover.
Donald Glover
Donald
saved,
Glover, he did really
saved
well.
her, made her look amazing.
You're not gonna keep talking
Is it-
bad
is it-
about
is he-
Beyonce.
is he
Beyonce
Simba?
did good. He's
He's
Simba.
Simba, and-
He's adult Simba. I mean, like teenage.
He's
Simba.
he's adult Simba.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
he actually made that movie. Made Beyonce look,
Why you got to? Because Beyonce had a small role. Why y'all making it like?
Nyla
The
doesn't
world
really
made
have
her the star.
a small role in
No, but I'm saying
Lion King.
she
Really,
did, but she was just his best friend, and
they-
then they grew up. They got together. But my point was, it wasn't like she was like Simba was all through the movie, and everybody else is the daddy and all this. But everybody fixing on this poor little beautiful woman. She did the best she could. You know,
No, she didn't, man.
She did. She did okay.
Well, maybe it was the best she could do.
All right.
Anyway,
Shout out to
that.
the president of
See,
the
that wasn't even
Beehive.
worth going back to. See,
Right.
Shout
It
out
wasn't
to the
worth
pre-
going back.
shout-
But
shout-
you were saying.
I was just trying
Shout
to
out
Shout out
to
to the president of the Beehive.
The
Yeah, we're gonna move on. So you were saying what's the top
20 movies.
20 movies?
Citizen
of all
Kane.
time, and I was
Black
only,
20
and I
movies.
was only
Black
one,
20
no. I
movies?
was wondering, was there a black movie in the top 20 of all time?
Oh, okay.
Color Purple.
It wasn't in there. I don't think it was in the top.
It wasn't in there?
Nah,
top
that's-
20.
that's
Pulp
nowhere
Fiction was in
close.
it though. That was interesting.
That's
How
not a
could
black
Color Purple-
movie. That's Quentin
That's what I'm
Tarantino.
saying, but I'm saying that's not a black. I'm saying that Pulp Fiction made it with Color Purple did
Oh, you saying the top 20 movies you didn't see black
of all
movies
time.
Of
Like,
all time.
was
There
a,
isn't-
was a black movie.
Gone
And you know what
with
they-
Oh,
the
with the
Wind.
Wind, yes.
But you got-
Casablanca.
But you got to think about it. We're talking about movies that had high grossing numbers as
That's
well.
true.
And two, you also got to think of it
and-
like
Well, I'm
this.
talking about just great movies like
I mean, but you got to think
Timeless,
about
classic.
most people are basing great movies on how well it did in the box office.
You also have to take this in consideration. A lot of those movies that are on that list came from a time before DVDs and VHSs were even that popular.
Right.
You got to think about it. One of the movies that's probably on that list is Citizen Kane. That came out in the 60s. Nobody had videotapes.
And if you don't think
So you back in those days, you would
Citizen
hold
Kane's on there,
yeah,
right.
you would hold movies in a movie theater for years on end because that was the only way people had access
But no,
to
these
watch
some
them.
current movies on there, like Schindler's List was on there.
Yeah,
Pulp
Schindler-
Fiction was on there, and that's up
current.
to date.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
current
So
one.
of greatest movies of all time, I mean that could be a subjective list though. You know?
Yeah.
So I-
It's
I
definitely
think like
subjective.
most, like the SAT, everything is geared towards our lighter brothers.
I
and
did
sisters.
find one list, and it has more modern movies on there. Godfather, obviously.
Yeah.
Shawshank Redemption, one of my all-time
That's kind of.
I like that one.
That's kind of black. You think?
Shawshank Redemption?
Kind of. It had
What?
it had your boy
Morgan
Freeman. in
It
it.
started
Hold
with
up, hold
Freeman,
up.
but
Why was that
not black.
anywhere?
Because the rule says if you have 10% black in you, you're black.
Oh, my goodness.
So
But, I mean,
Well, it
this-
only had 1%. He was the only black
if
person.
you
in
have
the
1% black in you, but he had a major role in that movie. So.
I never seen, I only ever saw, like, part of Schindler's List. I've never seen the full Schindler's List. I would like to see
I
that.
bet the piano is on there, isn't it?
Nah, hell nah, man.
Piano's not on there?
Nah, man. Saving Private Ryan, Gladiator, The Silence of the Lambs, awesome movie.
Silent Lamb, awesome movie. You
Yeah.
you can't take that. But
Yeah.
Color Purple should be on that list.
Color Purple is nowhere even close to that list.
It should be on it though.
Why?
Because it was a great film.
Why?
It was a great film.
It was a great film to you.
Yeah.
You got to think about it. You
Well, you
are
might
not.
as well say that-
First
that
of
those
all,
other
you,
movies are
when
great
when,
films
when you got to
too,
think
yeah.
about, you got to think about it. You are not the masses, right? And black people are not the masses, especially in this country, right? So, how do we think that we don't even support all black movies? One, how do we even think that if all of us did support one
Not
would
true
be the
though,
top?
because that
top movies?
Black Panther over
That
here-
wasn't a black movie. It had a black cast, but it wasn't a black movie.
That
What,
top.
what makes it a black movie then? See,
I
now
mean,
you're being kind of.
We got to think: are we writing, directing, producing the movie as well as acting?
Isn't that what
and
happened
starring?
in Black Panther?
No.
They had a black
No.
director.
They did
It
have
had a
black
black director.
I mean, Black
The
Panther.
story. I mean, the
The storyline came.
other than the fact. I mean, take away the fact that Black Panther was a character created by Stan Lee and Kirby. Black Panther. What you could look at Black Panther and
As a
say
black
that's
movie.
arguably was a black film because. From the director all the way down to a lot of the people that were in the background, it was mostly black.
Yeah,
Now, of course, there were a lot
but the
of
dollar,
Yeah.
the funding dollar.
was Disney. And
Yes.
you just gotta call it what it is. I mean, the upcoming Black Panther movie is gonna be interesting because ever since the end of Endgame, which by the way, Endgame is the highest grossing movie of all time.
And
as
that's
of
Marvel,
date.
right?
That's yeah.
Marvel films, right?
Now, I did bring up a list of like the top black films of all time. Coming to America is
Definitely.
number one. the Nutty, Dr. Dolittle, the Nutty Professor.
Eddie Murphy just rocking, ain't he?
Bad Boys 2. I don't know why Bad Boys 2 is on there.
Bad Boys 1 should have been there.
Bad Boys 1 is right behind it. The Nutty Professor 2. Boomerang. I don't know how.
Damn, Eddie Murphy got top
Murphy
5 of the.
got well, it's true though.
This is worldwide.
That's not even. It's not a legit list.
Hello.
The Color Purple. Big Mama's House. Straight Outta Compton.
Straight out of Compton, yeah.
The Butler. What the hell was The Butler?
With Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah. Dream Girls. I couldn't stand
Dream
that
Girls
movie.
definitely.
That had Beyonce in it, right?
Yeah,
that
was stand that one either.
Dream
Number
Girls
one.
was some trash.
Dream Girls should have been number 1.
Dream Girls was some trash. Selma. Big Mama's House 2. I don't know. Who the hell made this list?
That's true. Them some top
Because
movies.
but Ray should be a hell of a lot higher than Big Mom. They going off of just grossing numbers here.
Definitely.
Because I don't see how.
But Ray did pretty well. So
Ray
it was
did
great.
damn good. Ray should be higher on the list than.
But like I said, they go by what sold the most.
But the thing is, a lot of those movies they have on the top 20s list didn't really sell that much.
You got to think they may not sold money in the box office, but
Right.
when they went to DVD and things of that nature,
Good point.
They still had sales.
That's how Vivica Fox. What's the movie she did with Fresh Prince? I mean, with Will Smith.
Independence Day.
Day. That made more money after the fact. It didn't make as much money
In the theater.
In the theater, it made more money after the fact.
And so, and that's where they get a lot of their numbers from.
Well,
but
we're having it's a good little conversation, a little sober conversation. The show goes downhill from here. After we come right back.
Oh,
We'll come
let's-
right back. Today is Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday,
Taco Tuesday. We had no tacos, but we definitely gonna do our taco drink. You know, the official taco drink. We come right back. What were you gonna say something?
no, go ahead.
Oh, so we'll be right back. Give us a call at 202-656-1BAR. We'll be right back with some hot topics and our drink of the day.
Yeah.
Salud.
Why don't you just chill?
Just chill out a little bit.
Why don't you just chill out?
Why don't you just chill out and listen?
You got things on your mind that worry you? Keep you awake?
No, I just don't sleep much.
You don't sleep?
I don't sleep. I don't sleep much. I don't sleep.
Boom bap rhythm for rap is baptism, and it might save souls if masses half listen. Phonics on the track, the brass is in the pocket with the jazz and the hip hop mash. You can't knock it, you can't stop it if you try to. If it died, don't sleep, revive it so it thrives through. And as long as we alive too. This is Michelin star in the kitchen, no drive-through, death flow chefing it, A1 prepping it. Tiff's got a bottle on deck, most definite. Niggas can't question it, it's always raw. Like the sun gon' shine, we just always are. Like y'all can't see what we always saw. We was never up close, we was always far. Now we almost here, neither here nor there. And niggas fear no man, nor fear no fear. I got no fucks left to give. One dream, gun too big, can't tuck in my jeans. Everyday hustle, never touching a thing. And you wonder how I'm balancing weight with one beam. Ha. It's a mouse click. Southwitz. Don't ever doubt this. They ain't about shit.
They call me the agent of change. Since I came in the game, I really came from slinging them things. Made about $1.50 an hour, spending on Jordans. The rest of my bread was for re-ing up and recording. Hotel rooms, copping fifths on the weekend. My classmates in baby pools, I'm swimming in deep ends. When sharks seen the gunfire spark from the barrel, like the cherry on the blunt to get designer apparel. Where they ante up, yap that fool. Killer Mike type, better run them jewels. Spitting bars in luxury cars, hot boxing with dope boys, putting money on my rhymes. So hot, then a foot in the booth and a foot on the block. Then wisdom of the streets, don't sleep is now my option. Death on the left and tiff on my right, and phonics on the beats is one hell of a night, huh?
What are you doing up? You've had a hard day.
Way up.
Oh, I wish it were that easy.
Way up.
I don't sleep.
Ever?
It's really been a marathon of time, filled with diluted nutrients, I'm on the spot. I can't help it, it's the way my mind's wired. I wonder why everybody turns to liars. Social celebrity is not longevity. You can't be mad at the youth, what weaponry you gave them for combat. The content enslaves them. You looking for Jesus, but you can really save them. And that shit is called each one, teach one. I stay woke, that's why they call us don't sleep, son. My whole life dedicated to enlightenment. Knowledge itself is the weapon that I'm fighting with. Because tough talk don't do shit. A loud mouth is how killers know you bitch, huh? Like money don't make you rich. It's a distraction, in fact, it might make you slip. Yeah, plug up the loot, chop the sample, Each one I teach savages get dismantled.
You better not sleep.
The realest motherfucker. Knowledge reigns supreme, We don't sleep.
Don't even doze on this knowledge.
Wisdom, understanding is my ammo.
It ain't no shame in our king, we do our things, son.
Choose knowledge over ignorance. Choose life over death, yeah. I bless the mic for the gods. Those who test eternal rest. Choose knowledge over ignorance. Choose life over death, yeah. I bless the mic for the gods. Those who test eternal rest. Propaganda is what they throw. It ain't about privilege, it's about what you know. Black lives matter, hands up, don't shoot. What they saying when I take they loop and keep marching. Anybody threaten mine will see darkness for eternity. That's why shit ain't concerning me. It's modernity with futuristic delivery. Open nostalgic beats, I write my own history. It's no mystery, it's so-called conspiracies. The middle fingers in your face, I see differently. Whatever the toilet, the shit still stinks to me. Whatever the race, the pussy still pink to me. I'm not a rapper, I'm an MC. My job is to move the crowd, as you can see. You identify with nations. My home is the earth, so I'm good anywhere on anybody's turf, huh? Plug up the loot, chop the sample, Each one I teach savages get dismantled.
You better not sleep.
The realest motherfucker. Knowledge reigns supreme, We don't sleep.
Don't even doze on this knowledge.
Wisdom, understanding is my ammo.
It ain't no shame in our king, we do our things, son.
Choose knowledge over ignorance. Choose life over death, yeah. I bless the mic for the gods. Those who test eternal rest. Choose knowledge over ignorance. Choose life over death, yeah. I bless the mic for the gods. Those who test eternal rest.
You'll get some rest.
Please don't say that. I don't sleep. You know that. So you don't have to say, get some sleep.
Been thinking about that shit for like 6.5, 7 years. And I'm over that shit, man. Wrote them a time or two, a few that had me loving them. I took a day or two a week. I call it cuffing them. And nothing feed the ego more like people in
Radio, you tune into the open bar.
Salud.
Salud. Of course, Dave is, and I am, and PDO is rocking our shirt.
And Chitty. Everybody's rocking the shirt.
Everybody's rocking the shirt. You can order these shirts online at openbartuesdays@gmail.com. Part of the proceeds to benefit local charity. I think it's the Congress Heights Projects.
Yeah.
Out there in the hood, baby. We celebrating in the hood. You know, I got a little hood in me a little bit. You know?
Shout out to Royal Tees. They made these shirts for us.
Oh, nice. I see. No surprise. They really, I love the texture. It's really nice.
Yeah. Right. So we definitely want to shout them out. They gift them to us. He said he's like a drug dealer. He said the first sample is free. Next ones you gotta pay for, and you hooked.
Okay. All right. We'll see about that.
Wow. Yo, don't forget to go ahead and tune and subscribe to our YouTube channel, WLVS Radio. That way you can see all the other shows that this wonderful station has to offer. Not only this great show, but there's so much other shows. They teach you how to smoke weed, teach you how to roll the weed, they teach you how to sew, they teach you how to cook. There's some great shows on this on this place. So
financial stuff,
you learn a lot. You know, you gotta just keep your computer listed at www.WLVS Radio. Well, we go by www.openbartuesdays.com.
Just go to Listen Vision website.
Listen Vision, that's it.
There you go.
Listen Vision.
Or you can go to Open Bar Tuesdays.
You sure you wasn't drinking while you was making these drinks, Paul?
I was. But again, subscribe to the YouTube channel WLVS Radio. Definitely great show. Of course, just joining us for some hot topics in our drink of the day is the beautiful Kiana is in the building. How are you?
All is well. Thank you for having me.
All is well.
Yes.
Wow. So, this is that Me Too thing. So, are you one of those people? Because,
Yes, I'm a feminist and I believe in. No, I'm joking.
But you're not going to sue us or nothing? Because this is a very misogynistic show.
No, I'm just a
misogynist.
homie in a skirt. That's just what it is.
Homie in a skirt.
Homie in a skirt. What is a homie in a skirt?
That sounds kind of
I'm
trendy.
a roundaway fillet. Like I'm a home, like a cool girl. I'm a DC girl.
You from
uptown.
DC?
Yeah.
Oh, now I hear the DC accent. That's what's up.
What's the DC accent?
Not that.
He from the country.
Oh, okay.
What's the DC accent?
I think I have a DC accent, don't I?
I mean,
Well, she's not giving you DC. She actually is polished though. She can
She's
go either
very
way.
polished.
She can give you
Oh,
DC.
so DC is not polished?
But if she start talking like that, it's probably some problems in here. You know what I'm saying?
She about to fight. Yeah. When you saw, like y'all DC girls.
Yeah,
like,
Joe.
Let's get it cracking.
That's learned behavior. That is not
That's
what
learned-
we do. No, that's learned behavior.
That is true.
We do it, but it's
You
not
would think this
a
dude
part
is
of-
not from DC.
What do you mean? I support my city.
He's from Corcoran Street.
But
mess with
don't you? Why you don't support the local NFL team, man?
Oh.
What you mean? Dallas Cowboys is the local NFL team. DC. Y'all don't understand why y'all not getting it. Yo, of course, my favorite segment of the show is our what?
Drink of the
day. Today is Taco Tuesday. We don't have no tacos because Pastor usually bring the food, but he didn't bring it this time. And actually, I was gonna get tacos, but I didn't have. I was running late. I was gonna go to Chipotle. But anyway, moving on. We got our taco drink. Of course, is no other.
I didn't know they sell tacos.
They do isn't it?
Where's a good taco place in DC? Because where I work at, there's a phenomenal taco place.
In DC, Surfside.
Surfside.
Well, today for lunch,
Have y'all been
I
there?
went to Tony Joe's. You ever heard of that?
Tony and Joe's.
Tony and Joe's in Georgetown.
Have you
and
heard of it?
It was Taco Tuesday, and they had shrimp tacos. Amazing.
That is not the best place for tacos. Let me.
I'm just saying, I just had a good taco.
He's
there.
bougie and he works in Georgetown. So
Okay, so let's do bougie. Okay.
Let's do it.
So
who's got the tacos?
okay, so I would say True Foods Kitchen. Have you been there?
True Foods in Bethesda.
They have one in Bethesda. Yes.
What's it called?
And True Foods.
True Foods is on
True
Wisconsin
Foods Kitchen.
Avenue.
Mm-hmm. And shout out to my boy Kareem Bell. He's the GM there. Y'all tell him Keith sent you.
All right.
Also Gordon and Birch.
Gordon and Birch.
I love the
one
mango
in
shrimp.
the one in Southeast.
Yeah. Or any location.
Okay.
I ain't even heard of them places.
Me neither.
And I be up on restaurants a little bit.
And
just
I
a
would
little.
say Smith's.
I'm not really a
Smith's?
foodie, so
On U Street, and then they have another one
Yeah,
on
like 11.
on 9th and F.
See, but
Yeah.
I mean, like, I just go places and I just order a taco. I don't.
I'm
like,
just
go to
letting you
places
know,
for a
like,
taco.
I've been to
you know,
Smith's all
it's a
the time.
different class.
She's trying to help you out.
I
So
agree.
you,
I
so,
accept
So, but I really like
stop
the
defending yourself.
I like the Gordon and Birch because they have the blue shells.
blue shells.
The blue shells are the bomb.
Wow.
And they
Yeah.
have like the mango lime shrimp type and the pulled chicken and
Well,
they have
you a
like
foodie. I like that. That's,
Yes.
Ain't nothing like a woman that can eat. Ooh,
or
it's
cook
hot.
what
Oh,
they
you
eat.
cook too?
Yeah, I do.
You cook
I do.
in the bed, or are we talking about the kitchen?
I
No,
mean,
I'm
I
just
cook
kidding.
in the kitchen for the bed, you know.
and make it better for the bed.
That's called foreplay. I'm just kidding.
You know, speaking of foreplay, people don't even do foreplay no more. Everybody be trying to say their groceries and stuff like that. I be like, if you don't pull that damn ice out of the freezer, stop saving stuff.
Sound like she like her groceries ate. But look, so our drink of the day, of course, since it's Taco Tuesday, is no other than the classic margarita. Margarita.
I guess we got to figure that one out.
It's a classic margarita made with our choice of tequila, triple sec, and of course sweet sour juice for your
Nice.
taste.
Not bad.
Not bad. It's a good margarita. I
all
feel like
good?
I'm in Mexico. You know, do they do margaritas in Mexico? Am I
Yes, they
being racist
do.
again?
Yeah.
Oh, but anyway, we doing
go
our
to-
thing.
you
Y'all
go
ready
to-
for hot topics?
Go to
Kiana, you
Mexico
ready?
at your own
ready.
peril.
You ready?
I'm ready. So my Facebook people know me as Key the host because I'm a host.
Key the
and
host.
Key the
Don't do
host.
that.
The host.
Oh, jeez.
Host.
I'm not gonna call no woman no hoe. I'm
No,
sorry.
no.
Why not?
Bad
You scared
form,
me.
okay?
You scared me. You scared me. So I'm gonna start out with something kind of crazy. Your boy Bow Wow is always putting his fucking foot in his mouth. So
he got you cursing, so he really
right.
might be
But
putting his
I don't
foot in the
curse.
fire.
I don't curse.
I'm the cusser on this show.
Right. So
Bonjour.
recently, Bow Wow was doing a concert. I think it was in North Carolina. I want to say, and he was on stage. They played the song that him and Sierra did together.
Yeah.
And then this brother, not needed at all. Nobody asked him anything about this poor beautiful woman. He just said,
rich beautiful woman.
Rich beautiful. He said, I had the bitch first.
I know.
Like, why? What was your point? What,
Trying to be
He
a
did a
Ray
Ray
J.
J.
No.
He did a Ray J.
But Ray J did have the bitch
Well,
first.
hold on.
We
What-
saw the
No,
video.
Ray J
did-
said
so
he
did-
hit it
so did-
first.
We
He didn't
don't
say
know for sure.
He
that
said he
was
hit it
fucking-
first. He said he hit it first.
We don't know for sure because Sierra was
Bow Wow.
I thought she was a virgin
Bow-
back
Hold
then.
on.
She said she was a virgin.
Bow Wow.
What show was this?
No,
In
He
his
did a
show,
live
he
show.
was performing.
He was performing, and then during
Sierra-
the show they
And
played.
you know his.
They played
I
his
ain't never
little
met
song
nobody.
with
That
her.
joint, the Like You song.
And then he said during the song, then he said, "Cut the music. I hit the bitch first." Like, what was the point?
Wow.
That woman been nothing but classy towards
Bow-
you.
Bow
Even if
Wow.
you ever
He
hear
needed
any
some
interviews,
attention, man.
if you hear-
First of all, to defer his assault case. Okay, let's just get him some new relevant news to kind of push
That's what I'm
that
saying.
away.
That's what
he
I'm
did
saying.
it for.
Bow Wow, what you got to think about it. People still look at him, even though he's 30 plus years old, as little Bow Wow.
Is he
You know
30
what I'm-
plus years old?
He's 30
He's
plus
like
years
32.
old.
Wow.
He's like 30. The point
He
is,
doesn't
people
act it
still
at
look
all.
at him as
Okay, Shad.
little Bow Wow. So he has to do ignorant shit like this to somehow stay relevant and be
He's
looked
very
up
ignorant.
as a grown man with some
I
mileage.
I mean, but he also, when you on stage, your adrenaline is flowing. You feeling like a boss, even if you're not. You know what I'm saying?
But
And
where's his
and that
publicist, though?
song.
First of all, he was in an auditorium, not an arena.
Yeah, it was an auditorium in North Carolina.
Hey,
No
but look at
offense
this,
to
though.
North Carolina.
And not only that, but think about this. That was really, he probably was drinking before he came on stage and everything, right? And he's like,
And
he
high.
think he can handle it, right? But really, his real emotions is, that hurt. Because Sierra do not want you no more. It's like you're not
You're
coming
not even
back.
her class.
Hold on.
You're not
I don't
even
think.
her
I don't
scale.
think he. I don't.
He's
Think,
hurt. No, bring that up randomly.
I think he just.
I
brought
was
it up.
about to,
Right,
but it
it's
was in
like-
rotation though. To put it in your own rotation for your set list,
That's all
that
you
song
got.
does not have to be that much of a hit that it has to be in that rotation.
So hold on.
It's a hit because Sierra was.
That's
on
it, 'cause
But
of
you
the
know what?
hook.
And Sierra at this point in life, she bring one song and she's good. Like she
Yeah.
brought in what's the song? Her
Level
last song.
Up.
Level Up.
Yeah.
She's good for about 5 years. Then she'll come back with something hot.
I mean, that's-
but this
that
man
should
got to
be-
keep working doing auditoriums. She
Oh,
don't
he's-
have to do that.
He's
you know?
making skull caps now.
skull-
Did you
oh,
see
he's
those
doing something.
scullies?
Oh,
By
hold on,
Bow
hold on.
Wow.
Then on
Hold
that
on.
show-
Why
that
y'all
show-
gonna talk about? Y'all not gonna talk about Bow Wow like that.
Hold on.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna give me a Scully if he has a Scully line.
Yes, a pink. They have pink.
Well, you know what?
Purple
He's probably
for men.
millennials, so that's
For
good.
men.
But and then if you watch him on this show, Growing Up Hip Hop, he makes such a fool out of himself.
He
I'm
does.
like,
He does.
sometimes it's like a train wreck, and I'm
Run,
like, oh my
Angela,
God.
run.
Oh God,
Is he really dealing with her?
He likes her, but I don't think.
I thought, didn't they used to mess with each other before?
Yes,
They
but
did.
then there was some infidelity issues.
But
with
she
him
never
not-
was giving up the booty. That's
No,
why I
she
don't think
wasn't.
Sierra was either.
Yeah,
so I think he's lying.
she
Sierra
wasn't giving
was
it up
not giving
because
up.
she was
Sierra-
still living in the house with her father at
Right.
the time.
Maybe
right?
Sierra was.
maybe-
Sierra was.
maybe-
I don't think Sierra was giving it up.
Well,
I'm
she
sorry.
gave it up to
Maybe
50.
it's maybe
She gave it up
it
to
is
50.
a
at that
little
point,
Bow
'cause
Wow.
50 stole her. She got some ding-a-ling from 50, but I don't think she got nothing from
He
Lil
got
Bow
the
Wow.
G unit. He
He
got
got the G-
a little Bow Wow.
But you know
what
what?
I'm saying?
Go back to this Bow Wow story. Eva, the diva, I don't know,
Right,
put
okay.
her foot in her mouth on her morning show. I'm not going to say the name. Eva.
Pickford or whatever.
Yeah, that one. She
So
just got
she
married.
kind of tried to take up for him, and and she said that I don't think he necessarily meant when he said bitch. I don't think he was actually calling her a bitch. He was just saying the bitch. I was like, how can you, as a sister who always claiming this, going to allow?
But
this
she
come out
Bitch,
your mouth
please.
wrong?
You know
She was
bitches
saying-
call
she
bitches
said-
all
she
bitches
said-
all
She was
the
trying to
time.
say it was an endearing
It's
bitch.
a different way you say
It was an
bitch.
endearing bitch.
Bitch.
Okay,
But no man should ever call a woman. When we call you a bitch, it's only a certain way.
Which way?
The way that we shouldn't say it.
No, that's
that's
not
a lie.
always true.
That's not true.
That's not true.
It's nothing.
No, don't lie.
for a man
No,
to call a woman
Don't
a bitch.
lie.
Yes, it is.
Nah.
Because if y'all got the right position in the bedroom,
I was about to say
Oh, okay.
that. Daddy's little bitch.
when he call it the right, if you do it at the right time, then that's such a right.
You know, I ain't thinking
Daddy's
that.
little bitch.
Just-
But in general,
That make it right at the right
but
time. At the right time. Right?
but Peter, in general, if I just walk down the street, and I
Peanut
see,
Gallery over there quiet today. Huh?
if I walk down the street Hold on, you guys. If I walk down the street and I just met you, my beautiful sister,
Keita
my
Ho.
queen, Keita Ho. Host, right?
Damn, dog.
No,
First of all, that's my past life, and I know the Lord.
let me take a drink.
First of all, hey,
But I would never just walk up to you and be like, my bitch.
no, okay,
That's
so
just wrong.
Because y'all don't know each other.
So let me say this. I was just having this conversation, and the girl was a little sensitive. I felt like it was because she was like, why do guys refer to women as bitches? And I was like, I was just trying to see it from her way. And I said, think about this. You know how white folk will be like, if y'all call each other niggas, why can't I call you,
Exactly.
right? But I think I was saying to her, sometimes guys hear women call each other bitches, but they have like an endearing way of doing it.
My bitch, you know.
But they can do it.
Oh, they be
I don't think we get to do it.
They be like,
No, because hold up. Like
Yes,
me and my ex, and this is not because why he's my ex, but me and my ex, we used to not refer to each other as bitch, but we will say bitch like if it's a behavior
Bitch,
behind
please.
it.
Oh, I got
Like
you.
it
I got
has you have to know the bitch that you're talking to, okay? To be
But
like,
I just think that.
it's a,
But see,
I disagree with that a little bit because
I'm a woman. I'm telling you.
What I'm saying because I've seen women that will say bitch and they don't even know each other and call them. But
I said you gotta know the bitch that you're talking to.
Oh, you gotta
internally
know your
and
surroundings. Know your
externally.
surroundings.
Like, you know,
yeah, just like how you call a nigga, you know, you
gotta
know
know
him.
surroundings.
You don't have to know him to call him a nigga for him not to knock you
'cause
out.
No,
like-
because let me tell you, I'm gonna show you the different ways.
Him a nigga, my old pastor, you be like, hey nigga, he be like, don't do that.
I'm gonna show you two
certain
different
people don't allow.
scenarios for both cases, for the word bitch and for the word nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as it pertains to females, I cannot know a female and be in a nightclub and she might be clapping and I be like, get it, bitch, and she's like, and I don't know her.
Right.
And I can see her or she might bump me and I be like, bitch, and then it's a difference.
Oh, then it's on. It's on. I got you.
It
That's
depends
true.
on the delivery.
It's not
And with
not what you say, it's how you say it.
Delivery and context.
And with nigga, you can see a dude in the club. A girl might be twerking on him and like, nigga.
Get it, nigga, yeah.
Yeah, but then when it's like, nigga then it's a difference.
Oh, it's a big difference.
It's a difference.
So only when you got them in the bedroom in the right position can men really call in a safe way.
You said call and refer,
my
but when
do
you say
agree
it,
with me when I say that as a woman, Eva should not have took up for him calling that woman a bitch at all.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? I think that was just.
She had the right to take it for him. She had the right to take it for him if she want to take it for him.
Yeah, I mean, why do we all have to have the
she
same?
probably tired of people picking on Bow Wow, man.
Yeah. Why do
Matter
we
of fact,
all
why we
have
still
to
on
have
this
the
subject?
same mentality about everything?
Bow
We are
Wow-
different
Bow Wow
people.
shouldn't get 10 minutes.
Anyway, my salute moment goes to Sierra for just on a
Handling
come up,
it classy.
on a come up, just a classy woman. And she looked back.
That's
She
it.
Level up,
When she
level
heard
up.
that, she probably laughed. Anyway, salute.
Level
Yo,
up. You're
my
still
next
little
thing-
Bow Wow.
You funny. You so little. You're still little Bow Wow.
Level
my
up.
next hot topic.
Bow Wow,
y'all-
level up.
my
he'll
next
never
hot-
get a future feature.
You funny. My next hot topics is talking about 6 degrees of separation. Amazing. This is so funny. So recently, of course you know this, we always talk about this woman. She's like our WCW at all times. Nicole Murphy. We love this woman.
Oh my God.
So talk about 6 degrees of separation. So Layla Rashawn, did I say her name right?
Layla Rashawn.
Layla Rashawn.
Layla Rashawn played the movie Harlem
Sunshine.
Nights. She was Sunshine
And
in
Robin.
Harlem Nights.
Waiting to exhale.
And Robin and Wait, but I'm talking about how the 6
Yeah.
degrees of separation
Yeah,
is.
okay.
So she was
She's
Robin-
married.
That wasn't
hold on,
Layla
let me
Rashawn.
finish. She's married. She was late. Yeah, she was Sunshine in Harlem Nights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, and of course, it was Eddie Murphy's movie. Eddie Murphy was originally married to Nicole Murphy. So
Right.
now Nicole Murphy is allegedly messing with Layla Rashawn's husband at this
Right.
point. So there was pictures of them in London kissing.
Well,
Now her
his
husband
mouth
is-
was on her chin. If you look at the picture, but they were.
Well, she did make a statement, say
Yeah.
that they are old family
Friends.
Now,
friends. So this was
her,
a friendly
her
kiss.
husband is Antonio Fuqua, for those who don't know, the guy who
that's-
did...
It's
Yeah,
Antoine Fuqua.
Antoine, my bad, Antoine Fuqua.
Well, this is a picture of him and Layla Rashawn.
That's the
He
filmmaker,
did-
right?
He did...
Yeah, that's his picture.
He
of him.
did Training Day. He did...
Bad Boys. Didn't he do a Bad Boys?
No, he didn't do... I think he's supposed to be on the final installment of Bad Boys.
And this is Leela's current husband.
Her
Yeah, they've been married for 20 years.
They
Yeah.
got kids. And
Okay.
everything.
Are they separated or is it they?
No, they together. They still together.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Nicole Murphy supposed to be. You can take us back. The Nicole Murphy was supposed to be a friend of the family. Her and Layla Rashawn are friends as well. So that's why she was like, that was just a friendly kiss. But it was right. I don't know if me and my wife.
But see, in Hollywood, they greet people differently.
No, but the hand was here.
But I mean,
the hand was here.
Have you been to church lately?
Yeah, this old lady always puts me in my mouth. I'll be like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Come here,
but
baby.
that's what they do. Like they greet with the kiss in the mouth.
But can I say this? And I'm about to be bad.
I
know
a lot of Europeans.
Everybody's gonna hate me when I say this now.
Right.
So, Layla Rashad was like the shit back doing Waiting to Exhale.
But look at her now.
I'm not saying that.
And she did Boomerang too.
She was awesome in all these movies.
Okay.
Y'all wrong.
Layla
man.
Rashad.
Have you seen her lately?
I got a defense for her when you finish.
I'm just being Black Twitter right now.
Go ahead.
So people are saying that
you're wrong, dog.
When when Homeboy got with her, she was Nicole Murphy.
She was Sunshine.
She was Sunshine. But now
she looks
she's
Sunset.
Monique. Now she's Monique.
So let me ask you a question.
That's terrible.
I love me a thick woman.
Regardless
you know
of what the exterior was, when we reference Harlem Nights, what was it that made her sunshine? Go.
It was just her.
Nope. Come on. What was it? Nope.
It was the cool cat.
Exactly. What Delary say? I got a woman whose pussy is so good. If you throw it in the air, it'll turn into sunshine.
So you say
that's true. Was that?
Hold on. What the Red Fox say?
That sounds like something good.
No matter what she looked like, because at the end of the day,
still good.
that's it.
But here's the thing.
That's it.
Harlem Nights was filmed in 1980.
But Nicole pussy looks good and she look good.
Hold on. Harlem Nights was filmed in 1980 something. They got
No, it
married
wasn't.
in the late 90s.
It don't matter, because even though Waiting to Exhale, she had an angry man who wanted the pussy throwing oranges at her balcony. So
as well. See? But my point is, a lot Black Twitter is saying, like they've been posting, it's been really sad. These beautiful pictures of Nicole, and they both are the same age.
Mm-hmm.
So these beautiful pictures of Nicole Murphy, who looks absolutely amazing, beside later, and she's just like.
But see, we don't know. It could have been health conditions, because I do remember that she was an advocate for uterine fibroids.
Don't.
I'm not trying to save it, but
No,
I mean,
it's okay to stick up for her because I think.
Don't save her. She don't want to be saved.
After the Waiting to Exhale, because that was after Boomerang and all. I mean,
she's
after
breathing,
Boomerang and all
bitch.
that.
because look at Laura
I feel
from
like
Family
her
Matters.
career, the pressure of a career, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when you don't get work and you losing money and people expect you to be rich because you were in those movies, but you really not rich.
But you can't take your ass to the gym.
I'm just saying that some people don't deal.
Her husband got money.
She might have had to gain weight for a role and just didn't get the
She
part.
ain't did a role in 20 years.
But sometimes you got put on weight for a role just to audition for
she was still fine.
Her husband got all the roles for it.
What's the movie she played with Vivica Fox and Halle Berry? She was still fine then too.
Rich
she
Lionel.
started to gain weight then. You saw it a little bit.
She was in
What's
Any Given
Why Do
Sunday.
Fools Fall in Love?
Any Given Sunday.
And she was in Why Do Fools Fall in Love
was
the
kinda
Frankie
fine
Lyman.
then.
The Frankie
It's just
Lyman.
like, for one thing, she had 3 kids. Kids put weight on you too. Yeah. So she's still a pretty
And
woman.
so
I
does
think
Dick.
so.
Okay.
Dick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Puts weight on you.
Ooh. Okay.
You never seen a woman's butt plump out when she having good sex?
In the ass? I'm just.
Well, no, we didn't say that.
I mean,
pause.
But
when she's happy, she usually gains weight a lot of times.
Yeah, she ain't looking stressed.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was career pressure.
Did y'all see Nicole Murphy on that R&B Divas thing when she was stressed the fuck out going through the divorce and all of that?
Was she an R&B Diva?
Okay, was it R&B? What was that show? Hollywood
XY.
Yeah.
And she did. She never got big, but her face, she wasn't as cute.
She looked old.
Yeah. Her age came out.
Y'all also have to take in consideration. I mean, she had kids, young ones. She probably stepped away from.
Nicole Murphy had 5.
But Nicole
she
Murphy,
got 6 kids.
Think about it. I would say
but
this.
even on
but Nicole Murphy, think about it like this. Before the divorce, you didn't really see her out there like that. She wasn't really in the blogs, wasn't acting, wasn't modeling, wasn't doing none of that. Why? Because she was with the kids. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying it's an excuse.
But I mean,
I'm just saying.
I remember they used to think.
But see, Nicole Murphy
Nicole Murphy was a man.
Nicole Murphy also gets Botox. So who's to say
She does.
She gets Botox.
That's what I said. When she wasn't in a good place, she looked really old.
She looked bad
and rough.
Well,
so we don't know what else she gets.
But she looks gorgeous at her age, though.
She looks amazing.
Pastor, you just love Nicole Murphy.
You love that's your.
No, I mean she.
But I bet you that was just a bad day for Layla Rashawn. Regardless,
they pick all the worst pictures of Layla.
Because when she
went back in the 90s,
when her face, they didn't have to though. But guess what? If she get the glam squad on her, and the right wardrobe team on her.
She'd be all right.
You know what?
Her husband's worth over like $100 million.
I hate to
At
talk
this
about
point,
because did y'all watch the show Cheers back in the day growing up? And what's the black girl the white girl that was on there that came in as the manager? She used to be gorgeous on that show, and then all of a sudden she just blew up really huge.
But see, look at Laura from
what's her
Family
name? But
Matters.
she still got a pretty face.
Kelly Williams.
Oh
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we can't talk about her. She's a friend of the show, and
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Talk about her.
Kelly blew up too.
She did.
Okay.
She did.
Hold on. Open bar.
I love me some Laura. Don't get me wrong.
Open
the
bar
words
Tuesday.
Everybody.
Hold on.
Words expressed by Keisha is not that of the open bar.
Open bar Tuesday does not condone fat shaming. We can't.
We're not fat shaming.
We're not fat shaming at all. We're just saying how
this segment of the show is ratchet, and we report
your
what
physical
Black Twitter is
transition.
saying.
Your
That's
physical
right.
transition.
Yeah, let's go.
We'll move on. Anyway, Salute Woman goes to Layla. Hopefully, this is not true. Hopefully, they were just doing a friendly kiss, friendly hug, whatever. And hopefully,
It is what it is.
But I ain't gonna lie. If I get a chance to kiss Nicole Murphy, I probably would. You know?
Yeah.
So I would.
Shout out to Laura.
So he's doing that.
And you do get frisky when you get out of town and you're in some new environment.
And Laura looks good. Both
she does look, and she's still pretty.
People get frisky, isn't it?
Regardless.
When you staying out of your normal environment, you're in a hotel, nice hotel, you feeling relaxed. You get bolder.
You're right.
Yeah, you get bolder.
So the next thing
Depends on how much money you got in your pocket.
You funny.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you're gonna take some cash with you when you leave town. That's just it.
Last but not least
Some
on
people
hot
be
topics.
leaving
Last
it
but least but not on hot topics. Of course, your boy ASAP Rocky, poor thing, still stuck in that suite in jail. But they keep talking about that. Like people are trying to get Trump to. Was it Kanye tried to get him to?
Kim Kardashian.
And surprisingly, his wife brought it to his attention. Was instrumental in bringing it to his attention.
To whose attention?
To Trump's attention. Melania was instrumental in bringing his situation
She gotta
to
do
his
something.
attention. So yeah. And the thing is, and
But Sweden is not. They not balling. They like he gonna stay here until we ready for him to get out.
G-Eazy, a white rapper based out of the Bay Area, made a comment. And he talked about it. He said a few years ago I got in the similar situation.
But he had drugs.
He had drugs, which technically speaking, on
It's
the international,
illegal, right?
it's even worse in some countries outside of the States. However, with the exception of Europe, looks at drugs and stuff like that more from a more
like U.S. standpoint.
No. We tend to be a little bit harder on drug offenses than most foreign countries, with exception of the Asian countries. When you go to Europe,
you go to Asia, you dead.
When you go to Europe, places like Europe, they look at stuff like that more socially. You know, like somebody who's a drug abuser over here might get some time in jail, whereas over there, here's a treatment program and here's some safe needles. But
the sad thing about this, like his mother did an interview recently, and she said that Sweden, they're overdoing, like they've been, how can I say, they overextending his like what he did was small. He got into a fight trying to save somebody else, and they didn't lock up the person that started the fight. They locked him up. So and they just like treating him pretty bad there. So his mother is out there.
But it also goes without saying, when you travel abroad to some of these countries, and
you just gotta know your surroundings.
You gotta know your surroundings
and know what to do, what to do and what not to do.
And I have to tell I have to say this, a lot of my Americans, we don't understand how to travel internationally. Now he's being fucked over. Mm-hmm. He's being fucked over
because he's ASAP Rocky.
Not because he's
no, he is. No, I'm saying, but it's that too. What I'm saying, here's
not necessarily because of
here's my thinking is that if I'm the talent and I'm the money guy, right, and we go to Sweden, somebody in my crew is designated to make sure that they get caught up and not me. So I should never even have to swing nobody.
What-
I should never even have to have the argument because there's somebody that's what I pay you for. That's why you in the crew, because if anything ain't go
Shout out to
down,
Nicki
it's
Minaj.
going
That
down
is-
with
that's-
you, right?
that's true,
That's
but-
true.
Because if
But
his boy had gotten locked up, they
I'ma
wouldn't even
say
be dragging out like that.
I'm gonna say
But
this.
I don't even know if anybody else was around with him, was they?
yeah,
it was.
he had a crew
But
with
I'm
him.
a-
he
I'm a-
decided to be a Captain Saberho, and that's what fucked him up.
I'm gonna say this.
It was one of them videos to be like,
I ain't
this is
seen
where
none
I
of it.
fucked
I'm gonna
up.
say this. When you're black and you traveling abroad,
You gotta be
there's a lot of pro and con that comes with that. One, people
Yeah.
are amazed to see you, and especially like Europe, they love black culture. They love black American culture. Let me rephrase that.
Right.
Because they don't really care for African culture
That's
in Europe,
it.
which is I find to be strange.
Right.
Yeah, because they got a
But
lot of Africans in
you
Europe.
still have to tread lightly when you're traveling abroad, and being black, you even have to tread even.
Right. There's
more
a little bit of
carefully.
resentment for all of that, right?
It's not just the resentment. People aren't exposed to you, so they don't understand how to deal with you.
But like
know-
you said, no. But it's vice versa. I think that the individual from America has to understand how to travel internationally.
You have to travel abroad, because over here, you know what I'm saying?
Like-
if I run up on a celebrity over here, that bodyguard gonna knock me out. Facts. Over there, you can't move the same way.
Right, funny.
Remember a few years ago, Will Smith went to a movie premiere in Europe, and somebody rolled up on him and literally tried to give him a mouth-to-mouth kiss.
Yeah, the guy.
Over there, that was like, that's what they do. But he was like,
no, he punched him. But speaking of knocking out, this is the last thing, Hot Topics. Your boy Future's bodyguard got knocked the fuck out. Did anybody see that?
No.
Nah.
Like he was walking, somebody attacked him, and he literally
How
laid
Sierra
out
end
straight.
up in this damn thing twice?
Right.
Hold on. Somebody was attacking Future or the bodyguard?
They was
Trying
to
get the Future.
and then he did something. It was a small little white guy too. Sock hit that big dude so bad, laid him flat out, and it's all over TMZ right now.
That is terrible, man.
Shout out to Sierra. You winning and you don't even know it.
Don't even know it. She's so relevant, even though she's not even don't even care.
the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Yo,
he
Bow
damn
Wow,
sure-
buddy. You need to level up. That's all I'm gonna
He
tell you.
damn sure losing his job.
Yo, we about to go to a quick break. We come right back. We're gonna talk about some politics.
She is
I hope.
55 though.
Oh, who? Anyway,
Layla Rashawn.
give us a call. 202.
Enough to set up people back like pride doing fear. Sunset on a pier, appearing to affection and be laughing at my letters. That bitch he with irrelevant. He revel about her caddies, then me relish in his presence. Assuming I'm the rest and I don't know what he be thinking. Be thinking that I'm stupid. My silence is a manuscript. I bet he courting chicks and be amused because her panty drip. I fell for it too. I don't blame her. I ain't mad at her. I dream a little bigger. I guess that's how I had to work. I leave and I ain't bitter. Well, just a little. I piddle in my fantasies, and damn it be the ones that you love the most and trust that be showing you the truth. When they lying, it's enough that I told them I refuse. Bright as the stars, dark as the sky. Things change, I don't wanna know why. I put my heart on my sleeve and my soul I believe. Then for sure you deceive, so for sure I'ma leave. Bright as the stars, dark as the sky. Things change, I don't wanna know why. I put my heart on my sleeve and my soul I believe. And for sure you deceive, so for sure I'ma leave. And it's enough that I told him I refuse to be slaughtered for his feast of the lust. And his greed it'll cost him to lose what a lot of brothers kill in the street for. The PU is power, have him handing over billfolds, build slow. Act as if our minds are in tune. The fact of the matter, I was only loving you. He was so caught up in his life, I presume it was a catch-22. I had a situation, required a little time, a whole lot of patience. I'm thinking he's him, saw a whole lot of faces. I hold out and waited. I carry nickel plateds for the nights I was with him. I knew what I was facing. If you thought that I was faking, you're clearly mistaken. I was down for the cause like shells and Barack. My memory was faded from the barrels of Ciroc and the barrels of the Glock. Fade perils of the shock. Bright as the stars, dark as the sky. Things change, I don't wanna know why. I put my heart on my sleeve and my soul I believe. Then for sure you deceive, so for sure I'ma leave. Bright as the stars, dark as the sky. Things change, I don't wanna know why. I put my heart on my sleeve and my soul I believe that for sure you deceived, so for sure I'ma leave. And it wasn't really that he won a game and I lost. He was careless, I cared less about what he thought. The fond memories fade away in the dark, and years pass by, not a day at the park. Not a rose for my heart, a dove for my soul. Not a moment of the truth, now the truth will unfold. I hold no malice, I'm cool to the core, cause I know that she ain't me and that he chose piss poor. The gift gives more, he'll see it if he don't. He'll spend years trying to find me again and he won't. His pride and his mind are a beast to be tamed. A leash and a chain, need be obtained. Remain optimistic, depicted a picture painted so perfect with embossed scripture. The gift to your soul, a present for your past. Even though you gave me hell, I wish you heaven, that's class. Bright as the stars, dark as the sky. Things change, I don't wanna know why. I put my heart on my sleeve and my soul I believe that for sure you deceived, so for sure I'ma leave. Bright as the stars, dark as the sky. Things change, I don't wanna know why. I put my heart on my sleeve and my soul I believe that for sure you deceived, so for sure I'ma leave. Bright as the stars, dark as the sky. Things change, I don't wanna know why. I put bright as the stars, dark as the sky. Things change, I don't wanna know why. I put bright as the stars, dark as the sky. Things change, I don't wanna know why. I put bright as the stars, dark as the sky.
I'm worried about you. You don't sleep, you don't eat. I hear you get up at night.
All aboard.
Yeah. Yo, what time the plane leaving? All right. See you at the airport.
Yo, welcome back to WLVS Radio. You're tuned into the open bar.
Salud.
Salud. Of course, we sitting here sipping on the classic margarita made with our choice of tequila, triple sec, and sweet and sour mix for your taste. Definitely a great drink. It was triple sec. It was in the mix. Anyway, yo, Dave is rocking the shirt. I rock the shirt. Pass is rocking the shirt. Country's rocking the shirt. You're not.
We got gifted today with these.
Yeah, shout out to Royalty.
You want a t-shirt invited?
No.
And what's the group?
Royalties.
Royalties. They did this. This shirt. I love the texture. I love everything about the shirt.
You can hit them up on Instagram at Royalty LLC.
Royalties. Paris is getting molested over there. And,
First of all, he's a man at a claw.
I'm jealous.
He's a man at a claw.
Go ahead and touch my knee too.
I mean,
I'm just touching the hem of the garment.
Just getting closer to Jesus. I got you.
That's what they all say.
Yo, you can order these shirts online at Open.
And the congregation say amen.
Part of the proceeds to benefit local charities. We're trying to raise money for the Congress Heights Projects or Ghetto. What is it called? Congress Heights Project. Development.
Okay.
No, not the actual project. Is a group.
Development.
Yeah. Development. Yo.
Youth project.
We got $5, y'all. We just trying to raise 5,000. So help us out. Do that thing. Anyway, of course, before we went, we were talking about Future's big ass bodyguard getting slapped. I think we got the video. Did we have the video?
Got sparked.
Oh, this is oh Jesus! That one. Can we got from when he first got punched?
No way.
Did he have some brass?
Did he knock him out of his shoes?
My man took a back seat, you know.
Did he have?
This is at the airport or something?
Yeah. Did he have like some brass knuckles or something? Because a punch ain't gonna
do all that. That was just one punch.
That was from a white guy?
It don't matter who he's from.
Ooh, that's funny.
It matters.
Yeah, he slapped him from the back on the side like that.
And no, he was like getting stomped on his head.
Oh, they hit him on his head. So that's what caused the blood. Oh, that's so sad.
You know,
wow, that's really sad.
You know what I can't stand? We were talking about this while we was on break. It's the fools who record this shit. You know,
and nobody helps out.
I want them because I'll be world
star. I mean, because honestly, that's a really cowardly thing to do.
I would go with your country, but you sound like an old man, right?
No, it's a real cowardly thing to do.
No, listen, man, you can't listen. The thing is, you can't say that because
it's cowardly.
Listen,
when you see some shit like that,
like what?
When you see some shit like that, and you just pulling out and you
No,
recording.
this is what I'm gonna make a point to your point. The point is this: you can't ask for cell phone cameras and video footage to help save people and help people, and then flip around and be like it's coward to do it.
No.
Secondly,
in that case, I don't have no
and
problem
then
with
I
that.
know you can't have a problem with it either way.
Because we wouldn't know what happened unless we could see the footage. Now we know what happened.
But can I say this?
That's how a jury makes their decision.
I say this. That I think that, like, let's say I agree with you and I agree with them. The reason why I say I agree, like, if I see an old lady getting hit by some young dude and I'm just sitting here recording,
You mean like commercializing it? I get
3
it.
weeks ago, and that's what happened.
But if I'm just sitting here,
it's circumstances.
And that's what happened. That's what I'm saying.
Instead of me going to help this old lady, I'm sitting.
Somebody got to record.
That's exactly what happened.
Somebody still got to record for the simple fact of it is let you know that you was not involved, especially if you're black in the neighborhood.
3 to 4 weeks ago.
I wasn't involved because I was recording.
3 to 4 weeks ago, it was a black lady. It was an older black woman on the train.
Mm-hmm.
She's riding home. Some random dude,
right,
started just kicking the shit out of her. And people were sitting there, oh.
Yeah, no, I mean I agree with you that's cowardly.
But that happens all the time. Now it's one thing to be recording and somebody stand up and snatch dude up. That's one thing. In this situation, who gives a shit? You're a bodyguard. You know what I'm saying? But to be sitting there,
I'm gonna tell you this though. Y'all remember that?
It's a dick move, man.
Well, I agree. I think that you shouldn't stand by and see no children be taken advantage of, or no women being taken advantage of,
done all the
or
time.
even dudes being bullied. But I would tell you this: you know that dude on that train, that old man, that
little young dude up.
Yeah, the young dude tried to. Yeah. See,
I ain't see it.
This was a 40-year-old dude.
That was local.
It happened in
on the train, on the metro train. 40-year-old dude. He looked like he was younger than that. So the older dude that riding the train was mad at the young boys and was threatening them. The dude who was 40 felt like he was a man just like him. Tried to step in between, but I think the older man thought they was all like together. Like they looked kind of like they dress alike. And old man had some hands, man, and he punished
them.
The 40-year-old dude.
And that's
he punished him so bad, man.
Youngin was like bucking at him. You know what I'm
saying?
He
was going hard.
Listen, I'm sitting right here behind y'all. I ain't trying to have all that bullshit by my seat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like.
My point of bringing that all up was that the 40-year-old got in between something that wasn't his fight. It wasn't his business.
Did he get beat up?
Oh, he got tore up.
The 40-year-old got beat up.
Yo, he got split.
The young dude got fucked up. Remember, he was punching him in the face. He knocked him over the seat.
But he tried to stand up for the kids, and the kids didn't get that beating. But he got it, and just trying to be a good Samaritan.
And the kids just walked away.
Yeah.
And who's recording it?
Somebody was recording.
Grandma.
Somebody.
Doors closing.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody got to be an innocent bystander recording and let it. We need documentation because they destroy our history as it is. Shit, right?
Right.
The ironic thing about that particular case, that dude lived in my pop's building.
Oh, 800.
Yeah, he lived in 800. So 800 Southern Avenue.
Okay.
So that dude because of that video, because that thing went viral.
You got us all charged.
That video actually kind of saved them because it showed from beginning to end. And they initiated the fight with them. And he was looking at some serious time.
The way he punished that dude? Oh,
yes.
That man probably been spending months recovering, yo. His teeth, his eyes, all that. Man, he got...
the guy was actually in his early 20s. So
I have to look that up. I don't know much about that one.
I think he was older than that.
Yeah, he was like in his early mid-20s.
But the man was like, he kind of fathered them, not sunned them, but he fathered them like, look, we don't need to be doing this shit on the train. You know, and furthermore, I ain't trying to get caught in that bullshit. I think he kept saying I gotta go to work or something to that, or he was going home.
So
or
he didn't
something.
make it to work.
He's trying to go home,
He
I
was
think.
trying to go home, and then I'm like,
that nigga went to the hospital, didn't he? Urgent care.
Imagine on the Green Line, right? Every day you go home on the Green Line, it's some bullshit with these youngins every day.
That is true.
That day was the day that somebody's ass was getting whooped.
Old school was not having it. He was not having it, Joe.
So the old school beat the young guy up real
Oh
bad.
my God.
But it was because of how when he was like, look,
he tried to flex on him.
Deal with that. He was like, look, I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and separate, get that bullshit away from me, because the way they was I hate to use the term monkeying around because I'm not referring to black people like that, but the way they was, doing it, swinging on bars and shit and doing dumb stuff
like they was in New
around
York.
him, it didn't put him in a safety. You know what I'm saying? Like you
But why
sitting
did
right
he
here.
should have just got up and moved. 'Cause I
To
would do that.
where?
You
at the
can't
end of
move
the
from car to
but
car.
If you looked at the full video, if you remember to look at the footage, they were at like both ends of the car, and he was in the middle. He was sitting in the middle. They got on the train from the beginning to the end. They got on the train.
And the youngins do be wild, and they wild so bad,
But
man.
you know what? Isn't that so feel good? Like if you can grab one of them youngins, just pull your belt out and whip them.
Man.
Who here has a train story?
What kind of train story?
When you see some wild ass shit
On the train.
I seen sex on the train.
Me too.
I've seen a lot of
Really?
sex on.
Somebody was
seen
giving some head.
Oh man, getting some head ain't even it. That's the easy part. I'm talking about some old.
Yeah, because I remember I used to work at.
What was on late night? You was on there. Must be 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning or something.
No, this is daylight. Or Woodley Park.
Yeah, I saw that too because I was coming on the red line.
Woodley Park.
Yes.
I was coming from
Because
the
you know
red
it's a
line.
long ride.
Right.
Yeah, on the red line.
Because when I used to work at the Hyatt in Bethesda, and when I was bartending at the Hyatt in Bethesda, it was like around 12 o'clock. And I swear to God, I looked around. It was just like
She said it was daylight.
Oh, this was nighttime. It was like around 12.
No, okay,
It
so
was like
here-
the last, and they were getting it in. I sure turned around and watched. I did.
I mean, yeah.
You's a voyeur over here.
Hey,
Here's to the watchers.
shout out to the voyeurs, yeah.
I am not turned down a peek. I'm sorry. I'm a look. I'm a porn.
I'm that girl.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Now, live porn is always better than TV porn. Am I the only one who agree with that? Wouldn't you prefer to watch live porn?
No, I'm with you. I'm with you on
I'm
that.
with that.
I was on the train one time, and this dude that know how to make his eyes pop out of sockets.
Okay.
So he was sitting there talking with his buddy, and this lady was sitting there just all in his grill. So he looks at her and he goes, he pops his eyes out of socket.
What she do, jump?
Oh, she jumped, screamed, and yelled terrorist, disease, and everything. Ran off the train, and everybody was listening to her. Everybody ran off the train screaming.
And I have a small story like that too. One time, you know how the train say ding ding, the door's about to close.
Right.
So one time, this woman put her face in first. And that train said right on her head. She came inside the train. Everybody know.
How do you put your face in first on the
Because
train?
they be trying, especially in Metro Center or Chinatown, or
They kept telling you the doors is closing. They
They
closed
put
them
the whole
motherfuckers on your
hand
You
face.
put your leg, your foot in, but she put her face, and that thing closed on her face and stuck here for a
Oh,
minute.
my
and
God.
like that. Then it closed like twice. Why she had to sit in front of me? Everybody know Ron Austin. Hot Ron cannot hold his laugh. You know that. So I'm at the window like, and like everybody looking at me because everybody trying to hold that laugh. And she ain't want to touch her face, and she's like,
She wanted to feel if it was okay.
so at one point I just said, I'm sorry. Everybody
I had a story when I was on the train. I was on the Blue Line going downtown, and this really, really fat white guy, he stood up, and you know how big people, how their pants kind of go into their butt. Yeah. So somebody, he moved down because people were getting on the train, and he moved down towards where the man was sleeping at. So the dude was on the end, he was on the aisle seat, and he was knocked out. Dude can't put his ass right by the dude ear. And I mean, and it had that little elephant kind of, it was wide,
in and
and
all
like
that,
the
right?
khakis was all up in the dude. Woke up and punched this man in the ass. This was so funny.
Because he thought he's like, what are you doing, man? Like,
I was like, what the fuck are you doing today? Man, he punched this man in the ass. It was the funniest thing. This white man, he looked like the white dude from Jurassic Park.
because they're not giving us enough space on the metro trains, man. Like,
It's like you turn around and it was ass right here. He was like one of them.
it seemed like he was doing it on
sweaty
purpose.
ones.
Exactly.
Probably so.
Yo,
I know, y'all ever been on? Now this is Metro. I guess you can talk about the bus. One time I
This
was
is
riding
Metro.
the bus. This poor lady jumped. She get on the bus and she tripped and she hit her head and the thing you put the money on, but her
The
head
fake
bounced
off.
like twice. On the thing.
So-
and so she came out and she sat in front of me. Why would you do that?
So
What was you on the W bus?
I forget what bus it was, but I laughed so hard and everybody was so mad at me.
So we are blessed in terms of what we see on the metro and
Yeah,
all
I'm
that
a
stuff
driver,
here.
Metro, man.
But I'm gonna tell you, I was on the train one time in NRT, which is in Tokyo. I had to go from one side of town to the other side of town. And that was one of the longest train rides I ever had. So I get on the train ride, and they don't give a fuck what they do. So cat do get on the train, and he's just digging for gold, like out in the open, and nobody's looking and caring. And me and my coworker, we looking at each other like, yo, what is this dude doing? He's just digging for gold, and he got the twisting and shit.
Oh, his brother.
Okay,
you know,
we have to keep talking about that. Can we move on?
Chills.
Right, 'cause we like drinking like margaritas, you know.
I mean,
and
you
I'm
over
Louis
here
Vuitton,
talking.
and you swinging that.
And he said, "I've been drinking."
I've been
Anyway,
drinking.
yo, salute, man, to the 40-year-old that whipped that.
54-year-old.
He's
Speaking
54.
of which, since we talk about that, have y'all ever seen somebody in a fight and you be like, you did not know they was going to, you were surprised. You thought they was going to get their ass whipped. They beat the shit out of somebody.
Look, what is up with the way that our bodies are now that just one slap can knock you out? Like, what happened in the
These
millennial
young
fights?
Because
They learn the pressure points.
We stopped being bullied.
I
You
mean-
know what I'm saying? And now we don't know how to take a punch, but we always think we can give a punch.
But check it. Like back then, you can get in street fights and nobody ever get knocked
Nobody
out.
get
No, because you fought. But now
That's 'cause you fought. I mean,
now the parents they soft. They were like, "No, you better not touch my child." They don't even beat their kids.
It's
no
like
more
a
or
person
nothing.
just learns this is the part. If you hit them here, this is where they're gonna fall out.
I mean,
They been
Like,
do that.
I mean, but it never happened.
They didn't have
It's not
YouTube
just-
back then.
it's
Now
not-
you know what
No,
it is.
because
Yeah.
You know
because
what
you
it
had
is.
to knock something off somebody's shoulder first before the fight even started.
It's not just that, but think about it. Like our generation, we went outside.
Right.
We got bumps and bruises. We climbed trees.
Nigga, you was
we
a
was
millennial.
throwing
You
rocks
didn't go
and all that
outside.
shit. We was fighting. I mean,
Well, he
the
was
thing-
country,
the
so
thing
that's-
is- the thing
that's
is-
what saved him a
Well,
little
the
bit.
thing is, I'm gonna just say that I didn't get cable until I was a grown man.
Exactly.
I didn't have cable growing up. I didn't
Shout
have
out
video
to
games like that and
2019.
Hey, now,
they made a joke when I first moved into my place. I didn't have cable for.
He didn't have a TV, let alone cable.
I didn't watch TV like that.
you didn't even need it, right?
I didn't need
I don't
it.
watch TV
Country be
either,
on his
but I
computer.
have one.
I mean,
He'd
I
be on
watch
his computer
TV
and
now.
whatnot. He'd be on his computer and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But
Pornhub.
I would say that it is part of it is
People don't
sensitivity
go
of the
outside no
generation.
more.
It's people what?
It's the sensitivity of the generation. You
That's
know what I'm
true.
saying? First of all, you don't even expect to get into fights like that, and most people hope somebody gonna break it up, right? You hoping for a good Samaritan. You talk big
Everybody
and bad.
video and they ain't got time to break that shit up.
Where the 40-year-old at?
I'll tell you, how Ron been in 2 fights, and the one fight I got jumped, I got my ass whipped. I ain't gonna lie.
By women. He
No,
got jumped by
it
women.
wasn't
He
by
jumped.
women.
He got
But
jumped.
the
Pay
fight-
good money.
I was at this club called the Legends back in the day.
I remember the legends.
Okay.
So
He said like don't nobody else know what the legends.
well, it's
I don't
a
know
whole
what the
Legends
Legends
club.
is. I don't
But
know what the
anyway,
Legends
at this
is.
You don't know
particular
what it
club,
was?
He's a baby. He don't know. He's a
Branch
baby.
Avenue?
right Nella Road.
this particular night, I mean,
Branch
I was.
and Nella.
Let me tell y'all the story.
It's Branch
Let me
and
tell y'all the story. So this particular night at the club, I'm dancing with somebody. This dude come up to me and he goes, Dave, okay, she'll figure out where that.
I know where it is. He's trying to convince me it's Branch and Nella.
Look, I ain't
It's just
come to
Nella, but go
DC
ahead.
until
Branch and
2010, 2009.
Anyway, the story is so I'm at the
Stop
club.
landmarking.
We don't really hear about that shit.
I'm at the club and so I'm dancing with somebody. I was there with my 2 female Caucasian friends.
G
You remember
Unit. Go
them?
ahead.
Julian,
My beautiful friends. So they love go-go music. So we in there, we partying. I'm dancing with this sister. We having a good time.
Sis, I thought you said they white. Go ahead.
No, my friends were
Okay.
white. But I'm dancing with this other
Click.
sister that's in there.
Okay.
So we dancing. The dude walks up to me. He said, "Yo,
you
you."
just giving one of the chitty stories. You
The
grow
dude
up.
walking to me. He said, "You dancing with my girl." I'm like, "Okay, no problem. My fault. My fault." I walk away. I turn around. Next thing I hear something hit me in the back of my neck. I was like, "Oh shit!" Right. So I turn around to swing. This other dude grabbed me. So I got away. All I could do is roll into a ball, so they could
And he
bitch
ducked
stunt
underneath
me.
the crowd.
They stumped me. They kept stumping me. And I'm like, I know security is going to take care of this. So
He so Adams Morgan, isn't he?
I was like, I'm sure security is going to stop this, so I can take these punches as long as I can. Let me finish. She said, I can take these. I was like, I can take these punches as long as I can.
Till security gets here, right?
Security is going to stop this. Clearly, it's like 5 huge security cars, and I'm like, so they just like, I'm like, security is not coming. So I'm like, I got to do something. So finally they came, they stopped it. And
but wait, why he stomping his foot though?
They were killing me. And so then security came. All I heard was my friend say, he's not even fighting back. Stop, you're going to kill him. I was like, security, I know they're going to come.
Shayna and Julie, let's. I want y'all to hear y'all's side of this story.
So anyway, after they finished, finally security came. I got up, nicely dusted myself off, and I just walked out and got in my car.
Dust myself off.
That don't even sound right.
The other fight that I got in, I won that one. But I did one of the numbers what the dude did to
You snuck the dude?
I snuck him, I ain't gonna lie. So we were this was in high school, and my
50 years ago.
My daughter mother at the time was, and she got grabbed, the dude grabbed her behind.
Your daughter mother at the time?
Yes.
You defended her.
I did defend her, but the dude was way bigger than me, so I said, let me think about this. So when he turned his back,
let's collect ourselves here.
But I can't, if I don't do something, I'm going to look stupid. So I have to do something. But I was like, I can't do it like while he's paying attention. So when he turned around, so I jumped on his back, and then I commenced to hit him like about 40 times. I have this
so Adam Morgan thing,
right? And I hit him in his ear like about 40 times, and he had an asthma attack and everything. So
did you give him his inhaler afterwards?
I was like, sorry.
Did you apologize for real?
I did, because I didn't want to put him in the hospital.
Oh, he want to be the one to say I fought this dude and put him in the hospital the whole time you fought a man with asthma.
I was very secure. My mama always told me, if you're going to fight...
Mandingo fighting an asthma patient, right?
Mama said, if you're going to fight, hit the person that ear. They're not expecting that. That ear knock a daze somebody. So that's all I was thinking in my head. So when I had him by his neck, he couldn't get me because he was a big dude. So I'm like, as hard as I can.
Because they was going that fast.
Man, when I tell you he went in the daze, he had an asthma attack, he was bleeding out his nose. I was like, then when I saw
you bullying a disabled.
I was not bullying him. But let me just tell you.
He was disabled.
That's terrible.
You on his back, and you hitting him in his ear, he's disabled.
But look, when the ambulance came and they was taking him out, I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm looking at everybody. Everybody thought I was the man, though. Nobody bothered me again in high school.
Oh, my cousin talking about she beat the wife up, man. My cousin got some
beat the wife
stories.
So she's the side chick?
Nah, okay, so right. All I need to see is the okay that I can say something. Just give me a thumbs up or something like that.
We don't know her, and you don't know her.
So my cousin, right?
I wouldn't say my cousin. I would say somebody I know.
I got so many cousins.
Yeah, you don't know what cousin this is.
I'll wait for a thumbs up. Change the subject. Go.
Change the subject.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait.
It won't be right if you come back. So you just tell the story.
No,
All I need you to do is wave, girl. Just wave.
Just tell the story.
We in there. Here we go. So, listen. I need green lights out here in these streets. So my cousin is an unofficial sister wife, right?
Okay.
So she's a sister wife. You know what sister wife is?
Nice. I like this story.
I like this story.
Do tell more.
So she's an unofficial sister wife, but the wife is not attractive at all.
Okay.
So the husband is the special friend to my cousin, but he has a wife. The wife knows about my cousin. They all traveled, shop, fund together, but my cousin's never commenced her, as he would say. She's never
ate her puss.
She's never touched her. Okay. And I looked at the pictures. I was like, bitch, you better not touch that bitch. Like, you better not. So
she can say bitch.
It's how you say it.
That's how you say it, right?
Bitch. But so my cousin was in the car. She said the girl, the wife in the back seat. I was like, wait, bitch, you was in the front? She was like, yeah. Who else gonna be in the front? This is what cousin says.
Wow.
I said, facts, because I saw the pictures now. It adds up. So I was like, okay. Cause my cousin pretty as shit though. It's different. So my cousin say the wife in the back seat kept calling all these types of bitches. She said, "Look, you can vent and say what you want to say. I know we got the same dude right here that's driving. Like we all know this, but I'm not going to be too many of your bitches." My cousin said she turned around while he was driving. And turned around and started whooping her ass in the back. Yep, in the back seat. Oh, wow. She said that her husband, which is her boyfriend, was trying to break up the fight. She was like, they swerving on the highway and everything. She's like, if you could have saw this, but yeah, she was fucking her up.
But you know what? You know the more of that story, the more of that
Where's
story.
the dude at?
Hold on.
I want me to do it. See how he got this shit going.
The more of that story is that dude dick must be golden because your cousin sitting there fighting.
I said, Cuzzo, how you do this? She was like, well, shit. She was buying me outfits. He was buying me outfits. They both took me on trips.
I do a lot for change too.
I said, okay, so y'all had threesomes, right? She was like, yeah, but it wasn't threesomes where as though the women were joined. It was just please the man.
Your cousin lying to you. She let that girl.
No, I saw the pictures.
Listen, call in and tell the truth. You want to take a lie detector check? Your cousin got a nipple.
They touch it.
When I saw this joint, I promise you,
a tongue and a lip.
No, let me tell you something.
She had her eyes closed.
I can't get ugly head. I promise you. I'm subject to blink.
All you gotta do is think of somebody else.
I can't.
Even with the lights out.
Even with the lights out, I
you
can
seen
still
Boomerang,
see you.
right? He said.
Can it get any darker in here? Ain't that what he said? He said that.
So since we do go there, before
look, my cousin's like, no, hell no. She said she did. Look.
You're lying, Cuzzo.
No.
Cuzzo, that tongue wasn't from him. It was from her.
Look, and I asked her. I said, did you? But then when she sent me the pictures, I was like, oh, fuck no. Like she looked
she had her back turned.
She looked like this joint is shaped like, you remember the penguin, the original penguin from Batman? I was like, how the fuck is this man's wife? Like, what the fuck was there was this
hold up. How could Cuzzo be with this man and he already make bad decisions on his wife?
Clearly he make good financial decisions.
We need you to call in. We need to hear this story for you.
What's the number?
202-656-1-BAR.
Okay, 202-656.
The number one.
The number one.
227.
And bar.
227.
227. Yeah, 1227.
She called. We to hear
202.
But why we
656
1227.
1227. Call now and say your name Donna or something like that. Call now.
But since we switched it here, let's talk about that. Let's explore that.
What you want to talk about?
Let's talk about. And since you started, you seem to be so
wives.
open.
I like starting shit. Come on.
So, what? Is there a situation where you would want to become a sister wife?
No, I'm selfish.
So you wouldn't do that?
I'm selfish as I don't know what.
See, that's a problem.
She always be saying that too.
I'm serious.
What is this selfishness about?
Well,
That's not in the way.
You know.
That's not in the way.
You know.
You gotta be in the way. Doesn't the Lord want you to share?
Yeah, you're supposed to share. Thank you. Amen. I say
Let me
that
say
too.
this. How many men can I have and you just be okay with it? I need it to go both ways. Like I need you to have.
Why are you trying to do that? Why are you
it's
trying to do
not
that?
because
you're trying to complicate everything.
Hold up. Why are there more women than there are men?
Because we just are.
So women are supposed to share.
Listen,
Lord,
I'ma need.
Crystal, could you ever do the sister wife thing?
No, I'm the same way. I'm too selfish.
Lord, all these selfish women out here.
Selfish women.
No, because like I don't.
Okay, so let me ask you this. This is what I'm gonna tell whether they haters or not. Let me see, or this is real, right? Okay, so are you mad at a sister who decides that she's good with that?
No, it's not. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I mean, seriously, you wouldn't tear her down.
No.
You wouldn't tear her down.
No.
I would go to female strip clubs. I'm cool.
Talk to the mic.
We have gone to strip clubs. I am very comfortable in my own skin. I know what I have in the bed.
Right.
But I cannot share in the bed unless. I mean, would you be comfortable with me?
No.
Guy?
No, but no. I'm saying if a sister, if you find a guy who got two women and they both are good with their guy, right?
Shout out to Lou.
Are you mad? Or would you be mad at them girls? You wouldn't talk about those girls?
Even if my best friend, we going all.
You wouldn't call her stupid or crazy enough?
Hell no, because that's her prerogative. If that's what she wants.
If
she feels comfortable being around another female, I'm telling you,
You're not
I
gonna call
have
her
a bad
stupid.
attitude.
You're not gonna call her stupid.
I can't be around another female on her period. So you know what I mean? It's too much argument. I can't even deal with myself.
I know.
So I don't know how men can deal with it. Like,
oh no,
I know I can't. I know that I can't because I'm in tune to the man. Like it takes a lot for me to become physical. So sex is just not a physical sense for me. It's more intellectual because
so you're demisexual.
Yeah, honestly, I try. Let me tell you something. I try having sex without.
You only have sex with people that you are physically or emotionally.
I would have to because I won't respond.
Boring.
I mean, it happens. I won't respond. I tried that one time before with somebody that I was just attracted to, and it was no more than that. I didn't get to know him like that, but it was like
you was attracted to him. But he didn't know what to say.
But there was no connection there, though.
It was no connection. And then, honestly, like, I'm really attracted to the person. It was like skating in the sand, I promise you. And I've never had that problem. I was like, it's not you, it's me. I was really like, it's not you.
It's not working.
Right.
Not D-Ray.
I don't know that one.
I thought it was Michael Blackson.
One of them.
One of them.
Hey,
but I said to say, as a man, you think you can do that?
What?
You can have a wife.
Have two women?
Have two women? Yes.
Or can you let your wife have another husband? But not like that.
You know what? I don't think I could. I don't think I could do it. Because I feel like the way I'm built now. I feel like
my money account work.
I feel like if I was built differently, I could probably do it.
I couldn't be that wife because I'd be like, what was daddy?
I personally can do that. Y'all get mad at me all you want. Because if I'm in a situation where I ain't got to pay no bills and I'm just chilling, I'm going to let whatever happen go. It's like if I come home early, I'm sorry.
See, with dudes, unless the dudes have if the dudes got like me and this guy sharing this girl, but she's sharing this, but we also have other women. Maybe I could do that. Like,
don't expect me to just be.
Just don't want to be in a relationship. Just say, listen, you're financially obligated to
me.
I'm financially obligated to you.
When you say don't want to be in a relationship, what do you mean? Like, don't want to?
Because me, I need all of my man. Like, I can't.
Okay, no, that's just a single exclusive relationship.
Yeah.
That's single exclusive. No, his phone didn't die. Okay, all right, sorry, cuz.
She said she calling in.
My phone died. I'm sorry.
That was your number. That it was the 656. Hold on, sweetheart.
Okay, so I think that if under the right circumstances, I probably could have a girl with a second husband, but going into it, understanding that's how it is, and she's with both of us. I mean, first of all, the thing about it is, even though mentally you think about it, you say, man, I don't know if I could do it, all that. People do it all the time when people cheating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like you be doing it anyways. Like you trying to hold on to a woman who clearly is.
Even when it's infidelity involved, nobody's really giving that time to that other person. It's just like moments.
Oh, true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
true.
You know, you out with your main person, vacations and malls and events and graduations and.
But I think there are situations where it's a lot more balanced.
It probably
like you said, because think about it, aren't there a lot of people who are in marriages, right, who have kids and they find out that the spouse is cheating and they decide, you know what, I'm not going to throw my marriage away just because that's going on, and they don't really accept it, but they just learn to live with it.
I mean, when it's just sex, yes. I mean, like you. In most cases, in modern day now, women, we can forgive sex more than we can forgive another child or a whole another life.
Well, no, women be forgiving all that.
You know,
they forgive
everything.
Because when you it's the result of the sex.
When you catch
now, if you're a broke nigga, then you might.
That's the one thing they won't forgive you for. That's the one thing they won't forgive you for.
Being broke out his shit.
Oh yeah, no, you can't do that.
So what you basically saying is broke and little dick problems is not something that can
be overcome, right? You can't overcome that.
Little dick.
I mean, if you're making minimum wage and you got a good mouth,
ooh.
You got a good ass tongue.
Are you on minimum? Like, what? Are you Medicaid broke or are you like Obamacare broke? Like, let's talk.
What is the difference between Medicaid and Obamacare, bro?
Obamacare way better than Medicaid.
Well, no, Medicaid has a lot of strength and benefits.
That's what I'm about to say.
But I mean, like, if you can't afford to take care of yourself, You know what I'm saying? You on Medicaid. You on government assistance. You can't
Okay.
afford to take care of yourself at this point. Like my nigga, you doing the wrong
So
thing.
you can't. So if you that way, you can't have a sister. You
I
can't have
cannot be inconvenienced in any kind of way. If I'm telling you, like I would have to be the primary. Like everything would have to stop.
So you gotta be the top bitch. Oh, that's the wrong.
Yes.
Bottom bitch.
Well,
No, that was
the top of the alpha
bottom
and the
bitch
omega.
is the main one.
The alpha and the omega. If I'm in Cabo or something and it's a girls trip and we have an understanding that
Yeah, but you just don't bring that shit home.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not gonna have sex over there. First of all, I'm not gonna do that. But what I'm saying is, if the understanding is we are in what's that, polygamy.
Yeah, and you saying
And-
he's spending time with the other wife or whatever.
I'm not there. Like you horny, I'm not there, and she won't be better than me.
But you like when I show up though.
When she gotta go. Like no presence of her can be here. And then like if I need something, your woman gotta take care of me too. Like
You talking about with the cooch?
I need lunch. No,
Oh,
I
okay.
ain't interested in
I'm just
this.
saying, just wanna be clear.
First of all, I would never be interested in having those type of relations with a woman when I can get a man who can do everything. Like I'm not interested in false dicks or like
I like
straps
that.
and you get
I
a man
like
with
that.
all
All
the
right.
talent.
You don't own a dildo?
No, I don't have that. I don't have bullets. I don't have any toys like toys.
Girl, the first time you get hold of one, you gonna go crazy. You
No.
She's had them. She didn't say she.
You say you never had them before?
No, I don't do those.
See?
Like, have I had sex with
Well,
a
can you
man
just
with like
try it and
a
come back and give us a
vibrating ring
report?
or something? Yeah, but I'm not just one of them people that's
So
going
we're gonna
to.
buy you a rabbit to show.
No,
and we want you to try
I'm
it
gonna
and
need
give
me
us
a man
report.
with the energy of a
No, I
rabbit.
just
That's
want you
how
to-
I go.
We just want you. We just want you to try it. We just want you to try it and come back and tell us if you still feel the same way.
I just don't want it. Cause listen,
And for the record, just by her age, she's like coming into her prime. Like she ain't even hit the prime yet. Like so,
never had a
see,
rabbit.
I got prime like Amazon.
our sex prime be going down, right? When you're saying so we like like we done spent all that energy back in the 20s. You know
But
what I'm
see,
saying?
you know how many women? Let me tell you what the deficiency is behind playing with toys by yourself. You can mess the nerve up. It makes the competition for your man harder
Yep.
because they can't reach certain peaks because your
Because
body's
of what you-
trained on it.
because you-
or
yeah,
something
yeah.
different. Like this motor does things that
Which is-
natural talent can't do anymore, and it's like.
They say that in general about masturbation. Like if a dude jerks off too much, it eventually desensitizes him to.
Well, I think it's a potential. It's a potential with that, but I say that about Viagra, like taking the stimulants,
out
right?
to
Because
Rework.
because the stimulants and stuff are cool, but the problem is that once you become dependent on it, you naturally can't just
And
flow without it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't
Like,
have an issue with people who come quick, right? My thing is, don't let it stop there though. Just because you finished that part, redirect. See, because foreplay has been taken out of the equation,
Yeah.
people run out of creativity.
They don't know
It's
what else to do, right? Exactly.
They run out of creativity. Like back in the day, man, you can lick a neck or an ear for hours, and I'm heated.
yeah.
but
People
now-
used to give hickeys. That was like a big thing, right? To get hickeys and stuff like that was a big thing.
Yeah, and it's like
Hickeys
people used to
definitely
do.
was a big thing.
People
But-
used to take time to study your body, both male and female. Like women used to actually study a man's body. Now it's just like they kiss you and boom, blowjob, boom. That's it.
So, yeah,
it's
'cause,
no.
like, I know
nipple.
this-
Am I lying? But it's like
I know this person that would not be considered as attractive, but when she talks, she's so intelligent. Like when she's smart, it's like it turns me on, and I'm like, oh my god, you just so intelligent.
You be kind of wanting her, but you know
Right.
physically she's not.
She's not physically. I probably wouldn't want, but when she talk, I can see.
he
us
like
doing
cone
something.
heads. Remember when they was putting the machines?
No, but I'm just saying, it's just the how can you say it? the act of foreplay versus not actually having sex, but somebody who can get in your head is way sexy.
And
Yeah.
look,
Way.
Sexting is everything. Remember chat lines? Remember being on the
What's your
chat
number,
line? And what you say?
He said, "What's your number?"
He said, "What's your number, Precious?"
But I mean, like, I mean, if you can trigger the mind,
Yeah,
I mean, because it's more.
it's flirting,
when
exactly,
When we
yeah.
didn't have the opportunity to send pictures to kind of confirm what it looks like.
Yeah.
But motherfuckers still be getting catfish with FaceTime.
But what I'm saying is, let's just say, who's your man? Which one?
Chitty on the end.
Okay, let's just say y'all both
Crystal and Chitty, yeah.
know each other.
Crystal and Chitty.
Okay, Crystal and Chitty. CNC. It's a CNC combination, right?
Christian country.
You all know each other. And let's just say that, yeah, you had a sexual intimacy thing going and y'all already confirmed what each other look like. Y'all know what the talent is. she's already put you in a mental state where as though anything that she says she can do to you through this phone, it can happen because you already ready.
Ooh.
Right?
Ooh.
When a person connects with you, it's nothing else that anybody else can do. Like, you already ready. The foreplay starts mentally. Then when she gets to you, the delivery comes. People don't kiss no more, right?
That's true.
One, you
That's
can't
true.
kiss everybody, but people don't kiss anymore,
But-
which was the
but-
first step to
But
connecting yourself.
And not only that, it's just self-care, like smelling good, just simple stuff like that. Smelling good, taking care of yourself, keeping yourself up.
Good breath.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. All that stuff is important to the whole flow
Right.
and all.
My boy said you kiss, then you blow job. That's just basically how it happens. It's like it's no like.
No.
that's-
When does that become a problem?
That's better than blowjobbing and kissing. That'd be nice.
But I mean, then what else happens after you finish?
Hey, well, here's the thing. I'm gonna give people a break on that, especially our culture, because of religion has made sex so taboo and we've suppressed it so bad. That's why I think we're going through a stage now, right? Through the sexual liberation thing, because people don't see it as a evolution of sexuality, right? People think people just getting perverted and nasty. Well, it's going to look like that at first, but the more people get free, the more people get comfortable with their sexuality, all of a sudden now sex is not going to be as
taboo as it used to be.
and sultry as it was back in the day. It's going to be more of a beautiful thing that people share with people who are important to them, right? That's what it's coming to. And so it's not going to end. That's just part of the process of coming out of the guilt and shame stage of rushing to just, suck the dick.
But it's like guys don't even finger anymore.
Exactly.
These were like but you know what I mean
true.
though.
Poor thing. What's the problem?
I'm not saying
Pastor,
with
put
me.
your hand back on the
First
table.
of all, what I'm saying is these are things that are missing. Like, you get what I'm saying? It used to be couch time.
Yes. But that's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, I agree with you. I'm just saying that I want you to know that that's a point in a journey where we're going somewhere. We lost that stuff, but eventually all that's going to come back around, but it's going to be different, though.
It's no more lingerie. It's no more.
I hate to say this.
It's true.
It's like a DC if you go to New York, hang out in New York, sex is not that serious. Like we sit here like people on the train having sex. People do that on the train in New York. People walk right past them like it's nothing.
Shocking.
Because we more politically correct here.
It's no more intimacy.
Sex anymore. It's just wham bam, thank you, man.
Ain't nothing like a
and that's why the thrill is gone so fast, and that's why people get bored and they redirect their focus.
Wow.
And I mean, like, if I do all these things to this man, I cannot share him. That's just bottom line. Not this man.
I thought you was being Pacific. I'm sorry.
No, this is. Let me just say. Let me do a
I'm being
disclaimer.
messy,
This is all before I knew the Lord. Okay, let's just be.
Don't you call on the Lord when you're having sex? Anyway. Lord. My mama's gonna kill me. Yo,
shout out to Mama T.
Pastor, what we gonna talk about when we come back?
We're gonna talk about mixed signals with love and sex.
Ooh, that's good. Give us a call at 20. I'm sorry, we having technical difficulties with our phone right now, but it might be up. So give us a call at 202-656-1BAR. Salud.
Hey, I'm leaving. We'll go ahead and leave the call heard around the world from the wise of MCs. These cats is paying more than half a pound. I got my bag and snatch it down. I got to skate, but we could probably run them back in town. Scenarios like this is tear jerkers for the modern MC. I ain't a blue collar worker, cause this thing called rhyming no different from coal mining. We both on assignment to unearth the diamond. When you start climbing and them eyes start shining, you be struggling and striving and they think you prime time and maintain it. Keep silent, make no an observation. It's confrontation. This is the daily operation. My concentration. Stay focused on my recitation. About to reach my destination with no pause or hesitation. Baby, make the preparation, cause this ain't no recreation. This is pro ball. And we letting you know, y'all, at the show, y'all. Doing this for dough, y'all. Get the phone call. And I'm ready to blow, y'all. About to go, y'all. Been a pleasure to know, y'all. No, y'all, no. and I'm letting you know I'm leaving. But God willing, I'll be back home to drop these heavy ass bags up my backbone. Around the world with the catalog of rap songs. My baby girl is walking, been away for that long. But no, you haven't, well, at least it's how it seemed to me. My hometown is like a whole different scenery. The old timers on the stoop leaning leisurely. The new jacks up in the park smoking greenery. Easily taken for granted when you up in it, but it's sweet sinning when you been down for a minute. Move around city limits, break them down with the vintage. The innovative, classical b-boy image. Collect the winners, cause that's the reason that we came here. This thing is not a game here, the fortune not the fame here. From New York to the Cadillacs, Cali in the Cadillac, Chicago know we innovate, infiltrate Virginia State, DC make me stimulate, Philly know we penetrate, Georgia make us generate. Let's set a date to get the pace. They celebrate on my jams in foreign lands. Even your mans in Japan know who I am. Minna son, make everybody out in the pan say Ichiban. Make that man but where you get it from? Phenomenon. Excuse me, that's a phone call. It's a show, y'all. Trying to get this dough, y'all. About to blow, y'all. Been a pleasure to know y'all. And I'm letting you know I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know if I'll be back again. Kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you know I'll never go. Even though you know I will, I'm a traveling man. Moving through places, space and time. I got a lot of things I got to do, but inshallah I'm coming back to you. Baby boo, I'm leaving. I'll be back to you. I'm leaving. I'll be back to you. Over the world we go. DC all over the world we go. VA all over the world we go. The Cadillacs all over the world we go. London all over the world we go. Japan we go. Over the world we go. Paris we go. Over the world we go.
What's wrong?
Back WLVS Radio, tune into the open bar.
Salute.
What's up, PDO?
Yo, so we're going to go ahead and get into our love, sex, and relationships, but I wanted to first take a minute and introduce everybody to Key the host.
Hey.
Key the host.
The host.
Yo, welcome to the show tonight.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so I just want everybody to really get a chance to get to know you. So real quick, I want to dig into your background. What school did you go to?
What you mean?
He said he's trying to dig
high
into
school. High school.
He's about to dig into her
So
back.
high school I did Coolidge. I graduated from Spingarn.
Okay.
Okay, you went to Coolidge. You graduated from Spingarn. So,
Shout
so
out to
who do you
Spingarn,
celebrate
no
with
longer
though
available.
on the reunions?
Both.
Are you serious?
Yeah, both. I celebrate with both. I'm a Colt and a Green Wave.
She went to Coolidge, but she graduated from Spingarn. She goes to both
not
reunions.
no longer here though.
Where's Spingarn?
Yeah, but it's
Off Bennett Road.
It's
they
off
closed
Bennett
down.
Road.
Bennett Road.
Okay.
They did close.
Was
Yeah.
yeah, they closed down. They
I
gone.
graduated from
The high school is,
Eastern
right?
Rambler.
Yeah.
I'm a Rambler here.
Good bang.
Right down the street from.
Band, that's right. I played the saxophone.
I believe you blow.
Yeah.
Damn.
She believes you blow.
Touche. So you
Keep the hold that there, okay?
Hey, so all right, so you went to Coolidge, graduated from Spingarn. All right, so what do you do?
So you mean
Like within this not your professional career, but yeah, like the social stuff like that. What do you?
I am a host by default. So what happened was
Host. Get that host, not a hoe.
I'm a
HOST,
host
yes.
by default.
Okay.
So I'm originally known
some
for
white
being
teeth.
in I sing in
white
go-go
teeth, by
bands.
the way.
I sing in, say that again.
Oh, you can
Beautiful white teeth.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So
why everything you look at him? It's other men.
That's because
listen.
If we go back, we people. That's all.
Yeah, you know
I'm
what
trying
I'm
to see
saying.
what's the blockers, baby. Hello, I work out.
It's no disclaimer. This is not my man. I'm not the third woman or nothing like that. Okay.
Exactly.
But no, I'm known for singing in
That
go-go
thing got a
bands. So
hand,
go-go is my culture. That's what I do.
Oh, can we hear some?
What?
Little something?
Yeah, you can hear something. So you can hear something before we go
Oh, I
to the
thought you-
segment.
I
I
had to
got
put
you.
my face back
Listen,
on
you've been
again.
patting that face all night, buddy.
Cause you've been getting me. You've been
I'm
getting
not
me. You
trying to
good. I
get
like
you.
that.
She's timing up for you.
She is. She's a regular old Phaedra Parks.
Wait, so most recently, the last band that I was with was EU.
Okay.
Right.
Sugar
So
band.
yeah, I have a good
He
resume.
did a horrible job to be.
So real quick, since I know you've done quite a few, like when you were doing on the microphone, singing and doing a couple of different shows.
And I also did radio. So I would go radio platform. Shout out to my boy Nico, who operates.
Nico, friend of the show.
Yep.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
I know him. I ain't gonna say his
Yep.
friend.
So what was your worst experience? What band, if you can say it, like what was the worst experience like between all of the bands that you sang with and the shows that you've done? Like what was like the worst season or moment? Like
my thing is whenever they play with my money, I don't care where I am. I make the most out of the situation. I think that each band taught me something different, but each band embraced me enough to allow me to platform myself and be comfortable with my performances. They've always given me creative control to be able to run my own songs. So I didn't feel like I was a guest on the stage, even when I was a guest on the stage. I had a lot of great experiences. Mine came in the professional department because I do not play with my money. So if I'm here,
when you know they trying to get paid and trying to work you, right?
Right, and
like,
yeah, that part, because this is, I mean, like go-go is what I do because I love to do it. But my thing is when I'm lensing myself in this lane, I charge in secular world. I don't charge in my ministry in church. But if I'm going to be using my talent for this, I need you to pay me because I know what I can do. And I have a following. So I'm going to need for you all to respect who I am and what I do.
Gotcha. You good with that mouth. I got you.
Very nice. So you... So, all right. So, since the bands, you said by default, so it just kind of transitioned from there. You started hosting events and parties and stuff. Like,
yeah, and only because like
people just on the infectious personality. Is that what it is?
That's what it is. I'm very hospitable at the shows. I'm always the female vocalist who would say, "Okay, bartender, what are the drink specials for the night? Give me 50.
What's up?
Give me 50 of them, and I need you to give them to the ladies, all my ladies to the stage or something like that." Yeah, because here's my thing.
They paying you good.
You pay it forward though, because your following will follow you regardless. It's how you treat people. So, I mean, the one thing that you can always get is if you can get the ladies to come out and treat the ladies well, they'll always support you. You never, and then if something pop off in the club, you know what I'm saying? The ladies got your back.
Hold you down. Security will come right and stop that fight quick. I got you. We here.
You ain't tip. You ain't tip.
I was like, clearly security's going to come.
But by default, the adaptability from meeting people, working well with promoters, working well with club owners and stuff, I was introduced to hosting certain nights and certain events and just taking it and running with it. So right now, that's pretty much been my predominant base right now. So I still sing, but only event by event basis.
I adore your voice. You definitely have a wonderful speaking.
It projects very well.
You're really good.
Oh, thank you.
And you even look good on TV, but you do have a radio voice too.
Shout out to UDC for my public speaking class.
So what's your favorite go-go song that you covered?
I would probably say "Sex with Me" by Rihanna.
Can we hear a little bit?
I have I have it.
No, can we hear you sing this little verse?
Oh, sure.
Go for it.
I got vodka and water and a lemon and a few other things I cannot mention. Oh, na 5 fingers on it. 5 fingers. I hit it like I want it. I'ma hit it like I'm on it. Straight shots with a blue dot. Baby, I'ma pick your poison. Ooh, yeah.
Hey.
You gon' need it. I'm off the la and I'ma get it wet like jacuzzi. Hey. Sex with me, so amazing.
Hey.
All this hard work, no vacation.
Hey.
Can you stay up off the Instagram, pure temptation? Cause I'ma hit a switch on a fake nigga like a station.
She calling you
I ain't calling it no fake nigga.
See, all right, give it up for her.
I wasn't ready, but thank you.
That was nice,
what's
Joe.
Instagram? So we can't stay off that joint.
Instagram is key to host, but just stay off of it.
Key
though.
to host.
Key to host. Vanessa, so how was it working with EU? They one of the classic original bands out of the city.
It was cool. Like, okay, so when I was introduced to EU, Juju came to one of my shows. I was with working with Unwind Band at that time. We were at Ivy City Smokehouse. He brought Sugar Bear out to the show. Sugar Bear was like, "Look, I came out to see you, and I want you to come through to the meeting place on a Wednesday night and just do your thing."
Go there
yep. He said, "I want you to come through on the meeting place on a Wednesday night." I was like, "Okay, all right." Because to me, I'm not starstruck. I'm just more like I'm elevating. You know what I'm saying? I'm elevating.
Leveling up.
Yeah.
Unless it's Beyonce, I got you. We here.
Well, I mean, I had some platforms in my range here, but
she let you know she fucked Beyonce. She hired it.
No, I so
president of Beehive,
so
PG County.
So when he did that, I mean, I came out to a meeting place one evening, and it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I went there, and he pulled me up on the stage. I did it, and then I was rocking with him up until last June. So
nice.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
How'd you think his performance at the BET Awards?
Okay, so
no,
I think because me knowing him, because he's such a perfectionist in the way that he critiques in practice and on shows, and he will dock you if you mess up. So the key to perfection is to not mess your money up if that's what you're here for. But the way that I don't think that he was in his element.
Yeah, and
maybe
so he flubbed that.
And he
verse,
flubbed
right.
it because he came in on the wrong measure, right? And a lot of people don't know it, but go-go heads, we know it. We know it count. Right. But I was just, to me, I was like, nigga, like the way you come at everybody else at the shows, like you got to do this, you got to do that, and he's a professional. I work with the stars. Ooh. Okay, you work with the stars.
But when he was in that big stage, that was real.
It was a whole moon experience.
It was big.
But
also you gotta think that it's also somebody else doing the sound as well.
No,
too.
because it was the original band in the back. It was the original band in the back line.
He came in.
I didn't see it, so
he came in on the wrong part.
He came in on the part of doing the butt.
Yeah.
He was supposed to come in on the. He was supposed to come in on the. Yeah, he came in and doing the butt.
He came in
was
on
supposed
doing
to
the
be in
butt.
the walk-in.
But I love the way your old girl, she kept it, she moved it, and then
Regina.
that part, she was able to stop him, and he just
and
stopped.
Maybe she was a distraction because Bear not used to all that vibrancy on the stage.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. There was big stars on stage. Taraji on stage with you. You know.
But that don't count either. But Taraji was in her lane. Regina was a little more hype because she's trying to really put on for DC.
Yeah. Right.
However, with you being a professional and the way that you say these things,
you should have had that down pat.
And it hasn't changed. It hasn't changed.
Even I knew it. It's like as soon as I heard that part, walking, he didn't come in. I was like, oh.
He
God.
said, doing the butt.
Yeah.
Ow. I said, yep, you messed up.
And then he tried to came in with the verse. I did it this last Sunday. At
but
church
shout out
too,
to Trouble Funk, James Funk. He ain't mess up. So
you was doing the dance.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, that's what
he was doing. Hold on.
I came in the wrong verse.
Oh, I was about to say you was doing the dance.
Yeah, he was.
Pastor.
Okay. Okay.
Like he was on the pole last week. You missed that last week.
Okay, that's the thing. I told them I took one pole dance.
You said two.
Okay. Hold on.
But I did it.
Hold on.
Yeah, let him chime in.
You took a pole dancing class.
I have a friend, a female friend.
I can support. I anyway, flowers, whatever. Don't tell me you did it for emotional support.
No, let me tell you. She talked me into it. She said that this class will help you build up your upper body strength.
Upper torso.
And so
it's called pull-ups, my nigga.
But you know what? But because but see, in the
class wasn't like y'all think though. Like
in
people
his,
have on heels.
But wait a minute, you
really
ain't even got to defend yourself because male dancers they do use poles sometime and they do air strokes to the women. Like
Ron wasn't doing no
I'm
air
just
strokes.
okay. You wasn't doing air strokes.
You wasn't there.
You was a ballerina.
He was a ballerina.
He was definitely. He was. Hold on. Twice. So you got the Groupon. You got the Groupon coupon to go to the pole dancing twice.
The first time I went to the class, it was just she was like, "You should come." I'm telling you, it's not. You think it's for women only, but it's really a strengthening class. And it was really like I've never worked out.
How
so
strong
hard in
are
my
you
life.
now, though?
He's weak.
You want to know? Do you really want to know?
She over here cracking up, right?
That's how I crack her up. But anyway, this was I was much smaller than I am now.
Because that working out plumped you, right?
No.
Okay.
No food.
I'm gonna just stop.
Taco
I had like 2 children and blah blah blah. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Them pull-ups.
Pastor, we
Yes,
missed your segment.
I see. You know,
But this was good. We got a celebrity here that we didn't know.
Shout out to Key.
for having me here.
Coming
Key
out.
the host.
Key the host.
Can we end on one of her songs though?
Sex with do that.
Oh, you
no,
want to put it in?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me go.
How you gonna hear it?
You got an ox?
You got to give it to them.
Here.
Anyway, open bar. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're gonna close out with a beautiful song by our girl Kiki is in the building, straight from DC.
Key the host.
Key the
Kiki,
host, not the hoe,
be
the host,
loving.
y'all. Y'all get that together. Where can they find you again? What's your Instagram? I'm gonna say it. You can say
Key
it.
the
from there.
host.
Key the host.
Yes, Key the host. And if you're looking to book me, you can
Yeah.
visit your Gmail account at keythehost@gmail.com, or you can call me directly at 202-374-3050.
That's
Let's
a
be
Google
clear.
voicemail
Let's be clear.
number.
Book you for what? Massages or just hosting? What? Massages, happy endings. Help us out. No, you got to be clear with our audience. We have a really, good group here. But anyway, she's gonna play her song. You guys, thank you for tuning in. Next week, have a great show. Y'all tune in. Listen to our girl. We'll see you next week. Salud.
Little something right here, y'all. Steel band sounds that like every listener. First Lady of Steel, Miss Key. Yeah. Come on, y'all, let's get it. Let's do it.
Sex with me, so amazing. All this hard work, no vacation. Stay up on my Instagram, no temptation. 'Cause I hit a switch on a fake nigga like the station. I got vodka and water and lemon. And a few other things I cannot mention. Oh, na 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 na, 5 fingers on it. I said I hit it like I'm on it. I'ma hit it like you want it. Straight shots in the blue dot. Baby, I'ma pick the poison. Ooh, oh yeah. When you gon' need it, I'm off that la la, and I'ma get it wet like jacuzzi. I said sex with me, so amazing. All this hard work, no vacation. Well, can you stay up off my Instagram, no temptation? 'Cause I hit a switch on a fake nigga like the station. I said sex with me, so amazing. I said all this hard work, no vacation. Well, can you stay up off my Instagram, no temptation? Y'all ready, ladies? Play my pop band right here. You know that I got songs. I said you know I'm saucy. Well, it is always wet. Miss Keith never ever had to use lip gloss on it, but I'ma need you deep within 6, not a coffin. We're not making love.